Hello, U568. Hello, Devil Spouter. Hello, Pronaf. Hello, Jason. Hello, Retreat. Sky Sunday. Hello, Ghost. Hello, Octopus. Hello, Lefko. Hello, Dupus. Hello, Everypair. Quantum Gamble. Hello, Jason Square Couch. Hello, Frodo. Hello, Virgin Stable. Hello, Vatris. Yeah, almost 3 hours. A very, very hard fought victory right here. I squeezed out everything I could. Try as hard as I could also, and then we barely got there. Yeah. I look at this, 61 damage is not a trivial fight. But okay, let's move on. Oh yeah, if you're not aware, let's see, the VM Stat Tracker mod has a website now, which maybe I will show later. But yeah, there is a website now that you know, you can upload your runs and change the profile that you share and whatnot, so you can see other people's stats. And post a link. Yeah, sure. This is the website. If you know what the basically the website name is, then I guess you're a casual weeb, maybe. Yeah, maybe you're casual weeb, or maybe you're not so casual, who knows. But either way, you're a weeb, yeah, so cannot escape. Curse for rare color, so is that perfect? Or random rare. I saw someone else on the big Ironclad stream yesterday. I clicked this button and the run was awful. So no, I can do that too. Short on floor 2, so the rare card listing is a bit annoying, yeah? If I break, that is. If I don't break, we're all good. And there is the early fire here, so Hand of Grid, Apple, both are fine. Now Hand of Grid, of course, a little bit weaker in this. Maybe it's not, because we can farm go and then go to this shop here with the second elite here. So it is okay to take it. The high rolls are still there. And into the slime boss, you can do the thing. Yeah, in the slime boss, you can do the bomb as well. So we can take a 50-50 roll, and if you say maybe number hits, suddenly now bomb, I wouldn't say bomb is a hit, yeah, but you know, bomb is more playable. So the chance is like around 60% or so. And of course there are some mediocrely helpful things. How bad is this run if I take the red card list? It breaks and the act is bad. As in, and the curse is bad. Because I would be forced to go here and then spend gold, yeah. And then my goal is... Okay, how much gold do I make? Let's say I do the safe part. If I take red colors and it breaks, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 60, 60, 90, 90, and safer part is here, yeah. So 90, 120, 120, 150, 165, 240. 240 gold in the act. Yeah, 240 gold in the act, and after remove you still have around 50 left, so you can buy uncommon relic in act 2. You cannot buy the rare though, unless you go to less shop on act 2, but if the run is quick and act 1, then usually you just want to go to an act 2 shop ASAP, yeah. So just uncommon relic threshold, or common relic shop relic plus pot. Which is okay, but with only 2 elites in act 1, yeah, basically we're playing the catch-up game if the regular list breaks here. Random rare is definitely also applicable in this map, because again, basically if you can handle curse for red colors, you can handle with random rare even if it breaks. And you also get the fire before the elites as well, so you know the wood rares get a bit stronger. The bludgeon, the fiend fire, the immolate, all can be green and you can play. So regardless, yeah. Regardless of what we pick, I'm pretty sure this is a starting node, and if the random rare really breaks, then you can go here, if the floor one is bad as well. I would say random rare is more easy to handle than curse for rare colorless if the curse breaks. The chance to hit, of course, is not as high. It's like the red card list, the chance to get a Giga hit is 37, yeah. And the random rare, the chance to get a Giga hit is only around 25. But it's okay. The bricks are equally bad. It's like either you get a real curse or you get a pseudo curse, you know. So the bricks are equally bad. Okay, let's take the random rare because preferably I would like to avoid the shop. If my act is already bad, especially when you know there's an optional shop on the last floor of this act. In case we go into here and Simon is still not dead yet and we are like freaking dying, and I can't go here. If I take the red colors and then I have to go here anyway, my run is kind of ruined, yeah. Because by this point I still don't make enough gold to buy anything meaningful, you know. Okay, second red. Offering, yeah, sure. You get what you ask for. The offering. That is very good. Yes. It is not as good to do 5 hallways, but that is very good. Can do 4 though. You can do 4 hallways. Hello, cool thing with the red. I just click random brand, got offering, so you know, not bad. After 3 floors here, we can re-evaluate. Because if you go here and you want to high roll the 3 elite part, you need to take 5 fights. Yeah? If you already see that it's likely that you can fight this, then maybe you go to this question mark and you know just take the 4th fight here, and then from here you can evaluate whether you would like to do the 3 elites or not. Now of course if you pass for this way, yeah, then you have to fight burning elite to get 3, otherwise you only get 2. So like this way, if you go here you can still get your 2, so it's, you know, need to be pretty confident that you can fight all 3 elites, yeah, when you pass into this way, because first of all this portion is already dangerous, and secondly this is burning elite. That's okay. Very few cards, yeah, very few, yeah. It's just only the barricade and the exhume and the limit break and the juggernaut and the berserk and the double tap and the impervious. But yeah, very few. If you ignore all of those, and you know, very few. Yeah, that is 7 by the way, yeah. But okay, the actual bricks are only around 4. Yeah, the real bricks that make you very sad are only around 4. And yeah, the corruption also is not exactly very good in the early game. Okay, start here. Very impressive opening hand. That's kind of bad because preferably I don't use my offerings in hallways. Yeah? That's fine. No? Like with this pattern and order, we probably can just not use offerings. Still taking -3 net though, which is annoying. I didn't pick anything. I click the random rand, give me an offering. But if you ask which Neo option, then yes, it was random rare. Headbutt angle both. I mean, we are picking a damage card here, not the flame barrier, even though the flame barrier is uncommon, and the other 2 are common attacks. But which attack is better with the offering? Yeah, which attack between these would be better with the offering, because they both play, you know. Is that you can headbutt the card and then offering into it immediately, or of course you can multiply your angle and then offering in the accelerate and redraw. Maybe you bottom deck your offering first cycle normally is like bad, but here you play your offering and you draw into like 2 angles. Okay, and you think, yeah, it's actually true. I already know. Yeah, I already know what I click. I'm just talking a little bit. Preferably don't play offering, and next turn I need to draw 2 attacks though. I guess I can headbutt to defend. Yeah, headbutting to defend, and I need to draw 1 defend in 4 cards here out of 8. So it's pretty likely that I only take 4. Okay. But I can also, I guess, how badly can I draw? I can draw like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm a little bit sad if I do a line like headbutt here and then strike here. But I think I will do that. Yeah. Okay. And now we don't like. Piece of crap. Okay, that's pretty annoying that this guy attacks again. Once again, -9 net. -9, so -3 net. And go no potion, spot weakness, headbutt. Into the slime boss, not the greatest thing of all time, no? But you know, it's fine. He'll pick over skip. To go in easy hallway fight is just not playing offering ever. You know, that's the normal thing. This fight we heal, net heal 5, also good. So overall, after 3 hallway fights, we have -1. No potion, yeah, pommel strike though. Pommel strike headbutt, pommel strike sword weakness, pommel strike with energy from here. We do get some. And yeah, the next angle becomes a lot stronger because now we have like pommel and offering and also the headbutt. It works with all of that. No potion 3 fights though. That kind of tells me. And we don't have a Giga premium damage card. Yeah? It's like we have good cards. But we don't have the Carnage, the Hemo, the freaking Peace Strike, and yes, Peace Strike is a premium attack in Act 1. Without the premium attack, I don't know how likely it is to actually go this way. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything, no? Because it only means something if I want to do 5 fights here into a 2 elite path. I mean, I can still do 5 fights into this path. Like, how wrong can it go if I go here first? And then go here anyway to fish for the high roll, but then we low roll on this floor. And probably not that bad, right? I'm like full HP and point chance at sky high right here. Exodium Wildlife. Oh, that's bad. Okay, how bad can it go? He asked. Yeah, how bad can it go? There's no way there's lethal here next turn, right? Because we don't have strength, and even with the offering 5 energy. Is it lethal? I have pretty high damage next turn because I can play pommel first, headbutt the pommel, offering into it, and then bomb. That's already 30, and here is 42 damage. 42 is 50. That is 2 damage off. Wow. Well, sucks to be me, I guess. Yeah, that's 2 damage off, and then I'm just sad. I guess we can do something like this, yeah. So if spot is lands, of course. If spot lands, it means that I'm not even weakened, so of course I kill. And this guy could also just not freaking buff this turn. Spot lands and also they are both dead next turn. But of course this is the pattern and this is my draw. In fact, if I draw another attack here, I also kill. It's like I draw bash plus I don't even know, like strike or something. It's dead. But I draw exactly. I float 1 energy here and they are not attacking. So this is awful. Well, there are a couple of things I can do here. Number 1 is hello Suki, next order. Yeah, thank you. Number 1 is that I play bash here anyway, and then next turn we do headbutt on the defend. Yeah, headbutt on defend. Like pommel here or something, or just pommel here, play defend and not play offering. So effectively I just deal 8 damage here, which is better than the alternatives. And I play 1 defend next turn and leave the offering in. Oh, I play bash here next turn. I spend a little bit of damage. I play headbutt and still have a defend, but I play offering. Doesn't make any sense, man, because I'm weakened. Yeah, let's just I just not play the offering next turn, and then we'll see what is that. Taking either 7 or 12 next turn. But yeah, we are not having lethal here. Defend, pump into it, play defend. Yeah, weaken this turn now. It's buffing again. Thank you, spot weakness. Freaking amazing. We could kill here though, because we have offering. Which of course I did not draw. And it does 22, not 17, so that's amazing. Well, this fight does not draw a potion, suddenly our act is like half ruin, yeah, I would say immediately. If this fight does not draw a wood potion or a wood card, my act is half ruin. Just because of this fight. And how badly we're drawing here. It's like attack pattern is terrible and we draw garbage. So if you want to flop 4 with already no potion in the first 3 fights and you draw like this and it's a bad fight, you know, like everything sucks. And what actually sucks even more here is that I might need to play offering next turn. I might even need to play offering next turn. Now suddenly looks like playing offering is positive, so I play offering and then be very sad. Okay, at least we got a pause. This potion is not very good though, because as I said, we don't have a big attack right now, yeah, to even headbutt back or same time, right, do. This is still not the big attack, but you can take the twin strike, yeah, so you take Iron Wave to make it slightly better than Whole Waves and run here. If you take twin strike from 38, I hope that we don't freaking die here from 38. Then you can upgrade your Pommel, your offering on your spot weakness. But the 3 Elite Dream is freaking dead, yeah, so this act is already kind of annoying, but at least I have an offering in my deck. Yeah, taking the Iron Wave is basically saying you want to go here, but going here immediately now if you low roll... I wouldn't think you can die here into the Exodium Tux on 38, yeah, but you can go to single digit and suddenly now even after resting this Elite is still bad. And basically right now, yeah, from this position, like going this way and hoping to do the 3rd Elite here with the burning is just a pipe dream, you know. I mean, it's not that much of a pipe dream. You just need to roll a good whole way fight here. You heal like 4 or 5 or something. You go to 40 something, and this Elite is a knob. You kill it in 3 turns, 1 bomb, and then this drops you a good relic. Maybe this drops you some potion, and suddenly you farm everything full HP. Wow. But you need to roll a not bad advanced whole way here. Unfortunately, we have already failed the first check, yeah, that we roll a terrible fight on the floor 4. Offering ranking, yeah. The funny thing though, Drog, is that I put offering on number 1 exactly to play around this kind of thing. Not in Act 1, but basically if everything goes terrible and actually need to actually have a low value Act 1, yeah, whether it's the path or 4-way fight just go bad, I can play Act 2 with no relics. And the end game, because I have an offering map deck, there are a lot of things I can do. I mean, maybe you know this, or at least a part of it, yeah, but you know, just talking about it. Because I have seen terrible Act 1s on Ironclad, and no matter what rare you pick from Neo, even Immolate. The Immolate, Fiend Fire, Bludgeon, whatever you pick from Neo, your Act 1 can go horribly. It doesn't really matter, because, you know, it's very simple, you just need to not draw the card. You simply just need to not draw your card, yeah, and then you just take like 20 damage front load in the whole way fight, and suddenly now you're almost dead. It's that simple, and it can happen. Okay, now here question mark, what if we roll healing? If we roll healing here, it's I lose 2 fire for 1 elite. It's not even so strong, right? And by the time we get here, maybe the run is in a decent spot enough that we can still pivot back to this way. Taking Twin Strike makes, for example, Perfect Strike becomes a lot stronger, yeah? And yes, I would pick up something like Perfect Strike right now. Iron Wave is more like a whole way farming card, especially in Act 1, but we are not even going to farm that many whole ways from here. I mean, yeah, 2 more, maybe 3. And we are not even fighting this one. Let's just not take Twin Strike. You can take Flex as well, but probably not now. Okay, go here. Ooh. Aha, what is this? Oh, what is this though? Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason not to take this, right? And we just rest here. Yeah, I take this pain and we just rest here. Well, now we are self-harming to the max with Pommel Strike and Headbutt, yeah? So you know what card we're looking for, right? Yeah, you already know what card we're looking for, yeah, with this. In fact, we are looking for 2 cards, yes. Number 1 is Blood for Blood to deal damage, and number 2 is the Reaper to, you know, get back to the HP loss. Very cool. Okay, fight this, yeah. See. Like a Bullion, okay. Best fight for the Tongs. If you open now, you're guaranteed to take 20 to your face, but your spot in this will land. Actually, it will not because you can pommel into it and then you're set. Let's just do nothing, yeah. And if you wait, the Tongs get stronger too. Wow. Well, let's shuffle out the pain. And, you know, spot weakness is... if spot is bottom deck, it will be guaranteed to land, but it's not super important in this fight. Pain is here though. Are we attacking it next turn? I mean, of course, it also saves me 1 HP, but I lose 11 damage. If I play Twin Strike and Strike here again, 11 damage, I don't have the vulnerable. I mean, Defend Plus definitely play. Yeah? We can play this after the buff as well a little bit because of the Tongs. Bashing now basically says the next turn I draw my offering. If I don't draw my offering, it doesn't make a lot of sense to bash now. I think I'm not going to bash, yeah? We just play Twin Strike. Like... I'm not even attacking. Double defend, or I can defend into headbutt the bash, and if I headbutt the bash, then we never need to take the next hit. So we go to minus 12 is 33, 33. If I play offering, we go back to 33 again. I think we do need to play the offering if I want to commit to the kill though. If I double defend instead, yeah, probably not without something like anger. Yeah, on 3 energy, even with 3 strength, it's not enough damage. Yeah? If I double defend here, so we should headbutt the bash. It depends on what gets upgraded. I might not need to play the offering. Next one we have 1 strength still, so this is 16. That's really bad if we don't play offering. Because I didn't get my damage card upgraded. If I get like one damage card upgraded here, then we are barely getting there, yeah? But like this right now, next turn this is only 16 and this is 10 each. And there's no guarantee we draw Twin Strike or even the Strike Plus. And even if I draw another Strike Plus, it's still off lethal. And I cannot take the hit next turn. I mean, I can. I'm not going to die to the next hit or anything, but it's just like very negative if I have to take the hit. Okay, just play offering then. Hopefully no pain redraw though. I should strike first and then form more. Hopefully you don't draw pain. Pretty likely if we do draw pain, -1. It's fine. War pain, okay, fine. Flex pot, bone change now is 50. Feel no pain. I mean, sure, the choice about Burning Pack, and then maybe you draw the... maybe I get Blood for Blood. I mean, our deck later has the pain, and here's a card that says Feel no pain, you know, like surely we pick this, right? It's just... it nullifies the curse, you know. War pain upgrading to defense is fine because it does improve the tongues a little bit too. Of course, we would like it to hit, like, you know, the other skills, but to defend, it's okay. Can upgrade the pommel now and path to Burning Elite anyway, because Burning Elite is either Knob or Sentry, but Sentry is now that we have Feel no pain and I can just rest here with the tongs. It's doable. We will carry the tongs into the Slam boss if we go this way, unless this is a remove event. But sure. Tongs better? No, it makes the tongs better regardless of what it hits. That's the thing. Like, I'm not implying that because of freaking breaking suddenly now is a good thing, yeah? That's just stupid. But no matter what it hits, it improves the tongs. No reason to rest here now if I'm passing the Burning Elite. If I rest and then the path is like this way. So am I fighting Burning Elite or not? Because I think I am, yeah? Maybe max HP knock could be a problem. Yeah, max HP knock could be really a problem when we do also have the flex spot with the twin strike a little bit now. So let's upgrade first. And this upgrade is going on, I would assume just pommel now. I'll probably just do pommel. And depending on what is in here, we might rest or we might not. That tells me nothing. That tells me that maybe my rest is completely wasted, and that's the only thing it tells me. But I think I'm resting. Yeah, I think I'm resting. We just run here, and then we overheal by like 30 or something because this fight went like super well, and then you know I'm just overhealing to the heaven. Yeah, resting. Advance hallway, sure. Or you can fish for removes from the against the pain, but now after resting, point chance still 50. So once you go here, you can throw away a pot. That's okay. The fifth hallway fight was an easy one, so you could have just gone here and maybe you farm 3 ADs, yeah. Actually, if you go this way, then you don't have the tongs, and then the Lagavulin is here when without the upgrade. Like, are you really fine? Yeah, are you really fine? You'll fight this Lagavulin on floor 6? Who knows? Okay, order is pretty clear, yeah. Did not draw the pain, no, unfortunately. So next turn I'm losing 1 or not. Not playing a card here is okay, right? It's only attacks 11, I'm not vulnerable. If I draw 2 attacks, it's lethal. Yeah, of course, if I draw 2 attacks with the pain, I'm losing 2 and not 1, yeah. But, you know, we just not draw the pain. Like, maximum of the prime summon 18 months, you should look. Okay, fine. It's the same. I didn't get force, so lots of 50-50, but in chance now it's 40. Well, here's the perfect strike, which I will pick, yes, over the second formula here. It improves the noob pot immensely, and we already have a remove target in here if nothing better shows up. P-box is pretty awkward if I pick this up. Only slightly though, because the Funeral Pain and the Offering both perform with the P-box, and the Headbutt plays with the P-box, and the Pommel plays with the P-box. So yeah, just take this piece, try to have like a massive attack to Headbutt or Newport. Yeah, right now it's like 8, right? Right now it's 8, so it's 22 upwards to 30. That's very big. Or you can take Brutality. You know, you can keep taking damage. Yeah, this Blood for Blood will be so insane, guys, when it shows up. I think, yeah, with the piece right now, the Newport stays, and probably the Flex Spot also stays. Move on. Ooh, remove. Bye. Max HP Century, the good thing we have here no pain. Honestly though, maybe Funeral Pain doesn't even do anything. Do I play this offering or not? Not playing this offering seems a little bit mental considering this is my draw power, yeah? So let's play the offering. Yeah, now suddenly we can do something about this. Maybe the Peace Strike don't even play though, because I kind of want to play Funeral Pain Defense Strike instead. 26 is killable with 4 strength. Or I can potion, you know, but you know, with the freaking Pantograph now and the pain is no longer in my deck, I kind of don't want to use potion anymore, with potion chance being 40 only. So we just ignore the Peace Strike. Peace Strike sucks or what? The Peace Strike sucks. Surely I don't get punished for this. 26 is quite a lot of HP. Oh, no punish. See? No punish. Easy. I can have but something here, but what? And headbutt pommel to draw into daisies. Honestly, don't mind that, you know, headbutt pommel and draw into daisies. And yeah, we block 3 here. Next turn, pretty likely they have block, so we do like this. Where's my daisies? Hello. Yeah, normally you draw days every turn, you know, except when you want to draw days and you draw nothing. When you do, you only draw your real cards, and not even a defense. You draw your attacks. I love this fight. Yeah, I freaking love Sentries. My favorite fight in the game. Not sure. Defend Twin Strike, and then I'm just sad, yeah. Ow. There was no lethal, by the way. I did count for the chance of lethal, but yeah, there was no lethal. How big is Twin Strike? Twin Strike is at 22. Strike Plus is 12. Yeah, okay, good enough. Yeah, exactly lethal. I mean, not exactly +1, but you know. Let's get a potion again. Point chance now is 30. Why do I have this Peace Strike? Wait, can somebody explain it? They don't even play it in the Sentries, yeah, at all. And now I want it gone from my deck. And I want a Pommel Strike back, by the way. Just so you know, I got a Pommel Strike back. I Power Potion over Flex now, because Duke Pot is strong enough here. Flex Pot with this is not that important. So basically we say that for short fights we are doing okay, and Duke Pot is also right for short fights, and for long fight maybe the Power Pot can perform, like Act 2 boss, maybe Bull Stabbing. Yeah, I could see like Remedy Leader, but Leader, yeah, Leader with the Headbutt Emulate is... this deck is, by the way, doesn't have block at all, yeah? And the Relic support is okay to defend plus at least. And Tongs can help a bit, and they are sustained here, but it's a little bit dangerous if the path is bad. If the actual path is bad, this deck can bleed out very quickly. And we also need to draw badly though, because in a deck like this, if you top deck your offering, maybe you can just burst the Act 2 fights down before they can really touch you. But yeah, would like to really maybe that speaks more for this though, because this potion is can actually burst something down like the whole way fights in Act 2, yeah? But this potion doesn't freaking do anything. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll probably keep this. Point chance now is at 30%. It's unfortunate. Hopefully we don't need a potion against Slam Boss, because that would be very sad. At least a Pantograph makes it pretty nice, no? Full damage off, oh cool. What the hell? Okay, we definitely do not want the potion in Slime Boss. It was apparently my point chance 20. The only thing that's remotely considerable is a Pummel, because right now against the Burst of Evil we are dying. So the Burst of Evil with the Pummel we can down on them immediately. It does play with both the Funeral Pin and the Spot Weakness and the Flex Spot. So it's not the worst thing to draw in early Act 2, yeah? But again, it's an attack that doesn't really improve the breaking situation. You know, if we want to fight that we cannot kill instantly, something terrible happens. It's not that bad. It does at least exhaust, so it gets out of the way, even way later on. If you are not, you know, making this strong, that you don't have a billion strength, and this is not your main attack, you just want to draw your skills or so whatever, it doesn't get in the way. It still works with the Dark Embrace and the Funeral Pit. But yeah, sure, Burst of Evil, pretty scary. I mean, there's a Taunt Spot as well, but I really don't want to take the Taunt Spot for the birds, you know, instead of these potions. Wait, Emulate, yeah, I think pretty clear. Could have Weight Offering in this spot as well, but for now I think Emulate Upgrade is still stronger. Wow, Emulate Upgrade not even being played. Not playing Bash either, yeah, we just do Peace Strike Strike. So there are two lines of thought here. Line number one, it will not be vulnerable. So line number one is that you play offering now, put it close to like 75, and the next turn with the headbutt you can split with the Amulet plus, and it splits on something like 45, maybe less, and you can redraw Amulet and maybe you can kill. Or you can just play spot weakness into headbutt the spot. Next turn you take the hit but you gain strength, and then you play the fight from there, which I think is the better line anyway. And then we save the offering. Next turn will hurt quite a bit, maybe minus 30. Yeah, minus 30. But we get 3 strength. Do I want to shuffle next time? If I shuffle, then we maybe shuffle out the pummel, but I do not draw the 5 new slimes, which I think is good. So let's play the pummel now. You can split immediately as well. This split is 37, it's not so bad. Otherwise you play Strike Final Pain and wait. Which is fine too. It's on 78, we have 3 strength to prepare, and the you can still headbutt the pummel and then pummel into it. You can draw like Amulet headbutt and ends up easily when the split is 40 or something. I think I wait, yeah, I think I wait. Okay. So you can play the offering and split now, or you can wait again. If you wait again, you can still never die next turn, no matter what. But you want to split right now, you do headbutt on the pummel plus, and then you offering draw 5, and then you go bumbo arm. I think I go bumbo arm. Yeah, bumbo arm. Well, here's the Reaper over Garbage, so we take the Reaper. Reaper Flex Spot, Reaper Spot Weakness. I mean, Exhume is not like total garbage because Exhume offering is doing okay, and we do have to sustain to support this. But offering is not guaranteed to come before the Exhume. Yeah? Not the boss relic of my dream, I would say. But good news, guys, we have an offering, so it is pickable no matter what we choose here. It is playable. Not the case, or probably not the case with the Peace Try. So Black Star angle, but because Black Star against Slavers, we do have the Amulet plus, and against the leader also have this, and we have 2 good potions, Steal and Sustain, and a lot of gold. Yeah? The main problem, because it's just the boost tapping, and in any hallway fight that we bottom deck the offering, everything can kind of suck, and this deck cannot stall for the Reaper to heal too much, yeah? But it does have damage. And it's not even like the other options are so premium, like normally if you take Black Star over something, let's say like Fusion Hammer here, then better have a very good reason to do so, yeah? But right now the alternative is like, what, a freaking Second Bug, which to be fair, we have 2 potions right now, so Second Bug can play. But the Second Bug end of Act 1 and Ironclad is like really weird, because this relic, the nature of the Second Bug here is that if you're strong in hallway fights of Act 3, basically if you're strong enough in hallway fights of Act 3, then you kind of win, because then you have like, you can store your back potions until Act 4. And then you just walk into Act 4, use your back potions, and the enemy dies. That said though, this deck has nothing that tells me that we will do fine Act 3 hallways, yeah? As early as this in the run. Like maybe by the time we go to Act 3 it's completely free, but for now it tells me nothing. I just know they have sustain, so I can play this back in Act 2. And with 2 potions already. But I know nothing about the long-term prospects of this run yet. So probably just Black Star, and then hope that we don't see the worst thing ever in early Act 2, because you can die instantly here if the early Act 2 is bad. Like it's pretty simple as well, yeah? Either you break some event, you see that some forgotten outer garbage, or maybe you see like Knowing Skull, maybe you see Red Mask Gang where you draw like complete garbage. And the shop is late, so you cannot spend your gold, you don't get to use your meal ticket. And then they lead fight, you draw bad and you die instantly. Like very possible. But I think it's still Black Star. Okay, where's the shop? Okay. Early shop option is possible, so dying instantly is a little bit less likely, and there's a 3 elite path. So if we can do this 3 elite path, then the icon is not looking so bad, yeah. I am double shopping, I think. Unless by the time we get here we're already extremely strong and don't need meal ticket, then we can just go here immediately and we fight this elite instead. Otherwise, a double shop, get my 30 heal, and then we just do, yeah, elite number 1, elite number 2, fire elite number 3, pantograph here, and then hopefully by the time we get to automaton we're strong enough. Okay, start here, yeah. Thieves are before shop, but yeah, offering is here. And with the offering, unfortunately, Peace Strike is not freaking green, so they're even dead. 41, 54. Oh, 54. I like 54. Bass Peace Strike is lethal here. Can I play the Spot Weakness? If I can play Spot Weakness and kill this instead, I would like to, because it makes my Reaper stronger, makes my Pummel stronger. So if I Spot Weakness into Bass Peace Strike, this will be 25, and 25 is 37, 37, 11 is 48. That seems like a bad number. Seems kind of like a bad number, yeah, 48. Yeah, 25 is 37, 37 is 11, so unfortunately it's 1 damage off from killing this. Now, of course, you can just take 11 extra here, as you say, Reaper, if you draw with the vulnerable still remaining, then it heals you 10, but you know, you need to draw Reaper next turn and also play it for that to work. So I suppose we just kill this immediately, yeah, it's like Bass Peace Strike. This is 33, 41, 41 plus 13 is 54, and 54 is a good number. Exactly told here, with no potion. And because I'm double shopping, I do not spend potions right now, yeah, because I heal 30 in these floors with the meal ticket. And with the Black Star, I don't really care about long-term value. That's the thing. Like normally you prefer to not go like this because maybe you lose odd note. You just get 1 empty note for no reason. But with the Black Star, I don't really care about empty notes. I just play for the extreme short term. And it's not even really empty because it still heals you. Oh, that's attack on turn 3. Kind of annoying because then I cannot play Reaper here. It's still dead though, but I cannot play Reaper here if I attack this turn. That's fine. Regen potion, this deck doesn't really stay in fights anyway for the regen pot, so you know, missing the pot and missing this pot is not the worst, but dropping a potion here is still bad. Of course, the case that I want here would be to, for these 2 fights, to not drop any pots, yeah? You know, of course it drops. Combats plus. I already have an Immolate, so I already have an Immolate. Yeah, I already have an Immolate, so I probably don't want this. Yeah? And then we bought an Immolate and leader, and then everything sucks and I die. Wow. Hopefully not. Ooh. Well, that is interesting. I think I do it, yeah? What do you think I'm doing? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear that I do this. Guys, got you beat Apotheosis. Do you even realize it costs 2 energy to play? And we have freaking 3 energy here. The only thing this deck is doing here is that it draws into the damage cast and hopefully the AB dies, you know, and we have Black Star. So of course I take my second offering right now. And I mean, for the early, for the very short term, you can take the second Immolate, and that could be slightly stronger right now, yeah? But at the same time, this is not even so necessary, so much weaker. And then we have the sustain to support it here. We have the extra sustain to support it here. And then this just stays strong for the whole run. Move on, right? Because removing strike also makes the Peace Strike weaker, and we have a second shot coming potentially. So just move on. You can buy blind. This blind is actually quite good. This blind is actually... yeah, it is quite good. If you buy the blind or the second shop, it's actually empty. Right now you can still buy a relic. So like, how urgent is this blind? Because of course we know the boss is freaking automaton, yeah? Right now the deck only has 1 debuff, which is the bash, so it will never land. Basically, if we don't add more debuffs, like the automaton will never be vulnerable. We need to deal the actual damage like fairly, but that's the thing. We have black stars, we have like plus 6 relics or something if we get through this act. So maybe let's not care about that too much. And against the slavers, I definitely don't care about drawing the blind before I draw my lethal damage, that is. So I would like to draw my damage first. And then against the leader, yeah, I don't care about drawing blind either. I would just like for her to not attack, so I would like to draw into my damage to kill the gremlins and also kill her. Against move stabbing, okay, fine, I want to draw blind. Yeah, against move stabbing, I want to draw blind. Against automaton, I would like to draw blind, but you know. Yeah, probably not, yeah. Let's move on. And still double shopping. Yeah, let's just move on. Honestly, this flex is not bad, yeah, but flex we can pick up for free, maybe, and maybe it can even be green. So I don't think we need to buy a flex minus, it's not too so urgent here. Oh, that's why we double shot, right? You see, like, your ticket is also full value. Do I headbutt anything or not? Headbutting Reaper right now is just never really working, yeah? So what if we just bash defend? I can also bash headbutt. It heals 12 for all of this though, but if I bash headbutt, it's vulnerable next turn, and then I have a guarantee like... try something, but that's not even good. I want to draw this, and it's just killed. I just block 3, yeah? I mean, maybe I need to play offering this turn as well. If I draw like this, then do I? If I don't play the offering now though, it will not be vulnerable next turn, yeah? I can full block this turn and deal 2 damage, but this goes to 50, and 50... it's still 62. 62, 3 strength, this is not killing, this is only 20, and this is 31. Even if it's upgrades, it's 25, it's not killing. Okay, fine, offering. Maybe it redrawn to Reaper? Not really. You can double defend here and try to draw Reaper. Because it's on 3 HP, then maybe you can get your 3 HP. I will try, I have no reason not to try. It's always lethal, and maybe sometime we get a little bit of HP back. Not happen. Burning Pack is back, Rupture is here, the Giga Rupture, but the pain is already gone. We do 2 offerings though, but you know, not the greatest thing to draw in the elite fights, that is Rupture, and I kinda need to kill all the elites with the Black Star. The Burning Pack in here is to give us boss scaling, because right now, yeah, we don't have any. But it is not a good draw in the elite fight. But it's okay because I do have 2 potions still, one chance 40%. And we have 54 HP entering the first elite. I mean, maybe here we see something annoying, but yeah, I think I just take the pack. A complete scam. I would like to not pay for the scam, please. Now what? So we know that the pellets. What do you mean pellets? Yeah, what do you mean pellets? I mean, okay, sure, pellets 1-5. Pellets with the flex fort could be automaton kill 5 strength. Like, what do you mean pellets? But yeah, we know that Mummified Hand is gone, which is a pretty big thing we could get from the elites. So what are the options here? There's the of course there's a Dark Embrace on sale, yeah, and it comes with the Seeing Red or Intimidate immediately, and we already have the Burning Pack. Now of course the Dark Embrace is not exactly the greatest thing of all time to have when you're running to elite head first, but we still have 2 potions. The slightly annoying thing about these pots though is that they do not fix the worst drawers of all time. So let's say you just top deck all your strikes. Basically you just top deck your base cards and you bottom deck like the offerings and immolate, yeah, these potions don't help you at all. Playing Go or something like this now is probably a little bit stupid, no? I think we do Seeing Red. Yeah, Seeing Red plays with 3 base energy, it plays with the Funeral Pen, plays with the Offering. And yes, it does actually play with Offering, yeah, because Offering is 3 draws and 2 energy, so you are still lacking energy after you play this a lot of times. And you have the Pommel Plus and the Burning Pack, so Seeing Red is just very good. And then afterwards you can buy Discovery, you can remove, you can buy Intimidate, you can buy Anger, you can buy Whirlwind. Don't think we care too much about Anger even on 3 base energy. I would still like a Blood for Blood, by the way. I would like a 0 cost damage to loop, but the Anger maybe it's not good enough. And we do have double Offering to discount it. But yeah, this Seeing Red is just very good, so I think I spend Go, you know, on it. Yeah, and then we just brick every time with this and I'm sad. Honestly though, buying this Diamond Brace is not the dumbest thing ever. There are certainly way worse spots to take a Diamond Brace, you know? This is not the dumbest thing ever to do, but it's still kind of dumb. Because of Black Star, if it's not Black Star, if it's a different boss relic, then I think this Diamond Brace is just bought immediately, yeah? But it is a Black Star, so like your game changes a little bit. Discovery plays with Funeral Pen. But if Discovery gets hit by the tongs, then it doesn't play anymore. I mean, you don't have like Giga Urgent upgrade, so you can actually take the Diamond Brace and upgrade that, yeah? Like this, I'm not even kidding. Because Diamond Brace in this deck is strong, it's just that for the first elite fight, it is a little bit dangerous to carry it around, like for this fight basically. If we survive this fight on decent amount of HP, I think the Diamond Brace is already good in the deck. Because it certainly makes the boss fight a lot faster if the plan is just to Burning Pack down a little bit, yeah? Unfortunately, we also know that this relic is already gone. Maybe I'm just stupid anyway, but if I take the Diamond Brace, I should buy the Anger. That's the thing. If I buy the Diamond Brace, I should also buy the Anger. So I just accept the mediocre payoff with the loop instead of the premium payoff from the Blood for Blood. But at the same time, you know, the Anger just works well with the extra draw from Diamond Brace and Burning Pack regardless. And immediately for the next fight, it's not such a bad draw. Maybe it's fine. I do have a Seeing Red now. How bad can this be? It's on sale, you know. On sale cannot resist. On sale. But yeah, if I buy the Diamond Brace, I should buy the Anger, so I will. Oh, thank you, Diamond Brace. Amazing. Is Flexbox instant kill this or not? If it is, then I would like to do so. 740, 40, 53. Yeah, it is. So let's just kill this immediately. Flexbot, Flexbot's Bash Pummel, yeah? Yeah, this kills, right? This is 7, 10, 40, 40, this is 53, yeah, it's dead. Okay, here's the Offering. Yeah, Seeing Red. Not having Spotlessness or the Amulet here is a bit annoying. I think I just do Seeing Red, Offering, and then see. I pay 6 more. And we need to, we can rest. This is still not good enough. Eight energy is a lot though, so I guess we can make a bit of hand play, like Twin Strike and the Pommel. Well, at least I have 2 offerings, so you know, bottom decking the Amulet here is not the worst thing of all time, but it's pretty annoying. Yeah, but I suppose it's fine. So how do I do this? Because I do want to play Reaper for 8 HP here, but I also want to save the Duke Pot, and I guess with this we just resting, yeah? But yeah, Reaper is 27, 27, so Peace Strike plus Anger is clean, and we have 2 energy left, so we could do defend into headbutt. Which I guess is what I would do. The problem is that this guy is still very healthy, yeah? Yeah, the problem is that this guy is still extremely healthy. And next on defense plus doesn't full block anymore, so I'm taking 1 damage already. And maybe that's fine. From this position, I suppose Headbutt Anger, but Headbutt Anger, of course, is increasing the chance that I bottom deck this. At the same time, I think the more likely case is that we brick on this turn. And then attack like 10 to the face, and that's bad. I'll just do Headbutt on Anger to maybe open a kill. Okay, let's draw the defense. And next time we know for sure we have Immolate, so it's already dead. Ah, not the worst, 35 HP. Oh, Flex Potion is back, and White Beast Statue means that we can just keep drinking with these elites, yeah? Wow. Should I bought the Intimidate and the Seeing Red because I know this is coming this floor. Cannot take the second one, yeah, but you know, Letter Opener is quite good. Letter Opener with double offering and Seeing Red is actually pretty nice damage. I am skipping here, eh? Unless you tell me we want to take, I don't even know, like Heavy Blade or what. Hemokinesis at the moment, no payoff, no Blood for Blood. 2 offering is already enough to discount Blood for Blood if it shows up. Okay, skip, yeah. And then I'm still resting. As in, nothing has changed, I'm still resting. If I see buys here, I would take buys, by the way. So the Peace Strike would be pretty sad. But you know, if I see buys, I will take buys, even with the Reaper and the sustain. Rich. No shot, and with the Black Star, I don't think we're taking this, yeah? Even though it does give me a free, an easy remove target, because right now with the Peace Strike, removing strikes maybe still not the best. Not sure. Definitely will key that, and definitely run into the 2 lead path. Oh, GG. You know the deal, right? We see this event is already over. Yeah, nice rest, by the way. This is quite strong because, of course, double offering with apparition, and you know, we have like Funeral Pain Dark Embrace now, yeah? But again, like the deck is very brick heavy on turn 1. So it's a bit scary to take like this thing in this spot, but I think it's still positive. Automaton fight does get harder though if I take this. The Automaton fight definitely does get harder if I take this. Because we would be extremely pressured to kill it by turn 6 instead of tanking the Hyper Beam. Unless one of them gets stolen, it's like the apparition gets stolen, but it's very unlikely because the priority of apparition is the same as base cards. So you probably cannot force them to steal. Of course, sometimes you can upgrade apparition and then headbutt it to block the Hyper Beam, and of course you still have to do port. But yeah, of course it's a little bit scary. Yeah? At the same time, I am fairly sure that this is quite good for Act 3 and Act 4 if that matters. So it's just the Automaton fight. It's literally just the Automaton fight that these apparitions could be killing me sometimes, but only sometimes. And we still have potions guarantee, at least 1 potion in Automaton fight, and 4 more relics. There's no way this is bad, yeah? And of course we just run to the elites. Oh, it's bad in this fight. Or is it? I don't know, looks good to me. Don't need Funeral Pain, I just take 3 damage, it's totally fine. I just want my 6 strength now. Second offering, sure. Do I have Reaper? Yeah, like how bad is this, by the way? She's dead, but if we kill her right now, we don't get Reaper HP, yeah? So of course I stay here to Reaper. Yeah, if we play this right now, she dies. Yeah, Reaper. Quebeco is okay. They pummel a little bit, Twin Strike a little bit, Reaper a little bit. Reaper now less so because we are already low low max HP and we already have the Pantograph. Yeah? But yeah, Immolate. Now debuff is here. Oh, you can take Whirlwind and Quebeco, probably not. The thing about this is it's not actually a very good draw in Automaton unless you're aiming to kill by turn 6 though. But maybe we're just trying to force the kill on turn 6 regardless, yeah. It's pretty hard because the only strength in the deck is a spot weakness, and of course it can freaking miss. And then we are like very worried because the Automaton has 320 HP or something and it's not debuffed like ever. Not sure. Energy Potion, honestly don't think it's better than this. Let's move on. Good flex spot right now, but flex spot for the Slaver rematch potentially here is good with only 37 max HP. If we pummel first, then it's only doing 40 damage, yeah, not more. But it's still better than uppercut first into pummel or pommel. I don't actually want to play pommel strike right now because any apparition draw is bad immediately, and the offering draw is also better next turn probably. Oh yeah, Omamri late because if we Omamri's earlier, we could have taken 275 gold. And yeah, Flex Potion could also be the thing that kills Automaton, yeah? Yeah, Flex Potion could also be the thing that kills Automaton because you can use 2 potions together on the same turn, you know, to get a Giga Burst turn with the offerings. But yeah, probably just pummel into the uppercut then. We deal 40 damage. But yeah, debuff for next turn is still good. I mean, Apparition, good card or what? Do I play the Dark Embrace? I can play Dark Embrace, still no pain Apparition, and I can draw into the next Apparition and still play it. But and I get 1 card further to draw under these next turn because it's kind of needed. But of course it means I cannot play Reaper. That I think is fine. Yeah, just reach 1 card deeper is actually a pretty big difference. Hey, 1 card deeper. I mean, to be fair, I guess if we didn't play Dark Embrace, then the Seeing Red doesn't draw either, and then I'm just set this turn, yeah. But I play Dark Embrace, so I do risk Apparition here, and I'm happy. Good for me. Not very good for the stack player, but you know, good for me. And we already Burning Blood heal full, so I don't need to Reaper now, yeah, I can just kill it. Now Intimidate is here, and yes, this one will absolutely take. Phenopain Dark Embrace, Letter Opener, and Strip Artifacts, so we can actually freaking kill Automaton, because right now I think that's the plan. Is that we just try to rush the kill on turn 6, somehow. It's pretty unlikely to happen, but maybe with Potion Support we can do something. Does that mean I go to fire or go to fire? If I go to fire and upgrade like Dark Embrace or Apparition, then our chance gets a little bit better. And before Automaton we can always upgrade, yeah, with the Pantograph. So if I go to fire now we get 2 upgrades, and I would assume these upgrades are on Dark Embrace and on Apparition probably. Which I suppose is fair, it's pretty good. Definitely don't upgrade the Apparition before the Elite though. The upgrade before the Elite is always the Dark Embrace if you are making these other 2 upgrades. Because the Apparition upgrade does not play in the Elite fight. Especially that we know that it's not leader. So we're after for what? But yeah, upgrade Embrace. Ow! How painful is this? Because I can instantly kill this still, but then I lose my pod. Pretty painful, yeah? Pretty painful if I don't potion, because if I don't potion now and next turn I draw No apparition, I'm dead. Which and I'm weakened, so killing next turn is not even easy. I should probably just kill this down and take 15. And I do need to spend 1 potion here, so which one is stronger into automaton? We will get a potion back here, yeah? But yeah, which potion is stronger into automaton? Because the dual prot can mean that I can block hyper beam if I draw apparition 1 turn earlier. But the flex pot does open some potential lethal line. Not super likely though, because the pummel strength payoff and team strike strength payoff, but the like vulnerable doesn't come down so quickly, and you do a big attack like for example Immolate or something, or even the spot weakness is already better than this. Yeah, so I think Newport has to be stronger, yeah, so we flex spot here. And this will be 25 plus 22, 27. 25 plus 27, so it does kill here with the flex spot. Yeah, 25, and this is 22 base, 27, so it's 52 damage, this thing dies. And we take 15. I do not think I want to flex spot, to headbutt the piece strike, so headbutt first. And then die. Okay. Now we can play the things. Play the other thing. Let opener is doing the thing as well. Taking this damage doesn't matter as long as we win the fight, but if you play the... Here you can draw into apparition and you are really set, and I think it's enough time to just block this two. Yeah, it's just enough time, you know. And we don't need the Reaper either, there's no problem. So we are going to be full HP in automaton, which is expected. Still intangible, so that's free, yeah? And also they're dead. Wow. Well, thank you, Black Star. At least the potion, the same potion is back, but thank you, Black Star. Ooh. Okay, fine. Black Star might fail, but you know the card reward delivers. You know? I'm not complaining too much. Okay, now what? Do I still want to upgrade apparition? Because now we have another offering, so the plan could change. You know, the plan could change drastically. As in, you just do a giga acceleration and kill. It's freaking automaton. You know, so his collector is probably fine. If it's the Champ, maybe the Champ can be a bit ugly. Yeah? With this deck, a Champ could be a bit ugly. But we do, we can Burning Pack down like somewhat quickly here. And this operation still buy maybe 2 cycles before we actually face a little damage. So maybe the Champ is fine. Automaton is definitely the worst fight. Yeah? Okay, the talk we are stupid. So don't do that. Completely dumb. If you want to do... If you don't want to upgrade apparition or something, like please upgrade the offering or seeing red or something similar, even uppercut. But basically, I'm about to get to that. Is that are we fully committed to this killing automaton by turn 6 idea? Because if we are, I can upgrade uppercut. Yeah, I can upgrade this uppercut, and it's pretty good. Like now and for the future. And of course, if you don't upgrade your apparition, then you can never buff hyper beam. Yeah? I mean, never is a big word. Maybe you can, but it will be very painful and difficult. Like, so you already have a very high chance to die on the hyper beam turns. And the thing about this is that it's decently likely that one of the offerings will also be safe cap. So upgrading apparition, the chance to block the hyper beam is not so low. Yeah, the chance to block offering draw us on the same time. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is like with 3 offerings now, what if we just want to burst? You know, the upgrade, the uppercut, and then burst automaton on 6. Relics here don't really give me damage, so it's only this. There's no innate strength in here. The only damage scaling we have is the spot weakness here. If it means we're in trouble. Yeah, no artifact for this flex either. Now I think I upgrade one apparition here still. Hopefully not the worst decision of all time, because it could be. This is basically just stepping 1 foot in the door, but not 2, yeah? Like this is going all in on the killing, but this is just saying, sometimes I can kill, sometimes I can block, but you're indecisive, you know, you're upgrading apparition here, it's basically that. You're indecisive. So maybe you're short on everything by just a little bit, then you are just sad. Yeah, I think I would on apparition anyway. Okay, at least the spot win is guaranteed to land, which is fine. And next time we can never die when all of them attack. Yeah? The side problem is that, of course, if all of them attack and I don't draw any block, because next turn I know for sure I have one brick, then we cannot play offering because it's 32 damage, and then you know, I'm upset. Okay, Field of Pain, Spot Weakness, Headbutt the spot is very clear here. Yeah? We cannot miss this card. And seeing red and redraw is just good because, you know, Field of Pain Dagger is in play, so no reason to play it here. Even though if you play it here, you get a bit more damage because you can seeing red into Twin Strike, get your Akabeko first, and then yeah, headbutt whatever. But I think seeing red and redraw is strong too, especially with anger and the fact that we also have strength. Oh, well, Tongs hit the thing, so we can just play this apparition into the offering now if we want to. You can also just not play this offering at all. But we have 2 apparition plus now, so even if the offering draws into the second apparition, we don't need to play it anymore. Now, we do have the headbutt first turn already though, so headbutting the apparition doesn't really happen here, yeah? But we will draw to this deck until turn 6, so there's time. Okay, apparition minus into offering, I think this should be played, so I will play it. The other one, do I play this as well? I mean, I still don't see any reason not to. Yeah, so we missed the second apparition here, but it's not so important. This guy is stealing Reaper, offering or Amulet. And now I need to think a little bit. Is that, do we hit here or do we hit here? I think Bash always goes here, yeah? Also, is Duper an idea? It is, but maybe I can do apparition later. And I can also do an attack for roughly the same result, so maybe it's not a good idea yet. But with apparition, no, I mean, this is okay, but it's not actually that good, yeah? Because suddenly now blocking 2 turns from now is not so easy. And the Hyper Beam, of course, is still extremely uncertain because the Dark Embrace is late, so it could be that we're cycling back slow. And 5 energy is a little bit wasted because I didn't draw enough attacks. That said though, Bash is always going here, and then now we can think, but we could even loop the Immolate and just instant kill this already, so I don't think there's any reason to not put the strike here, yeah? Now the crazy line, just double playing the apparition, you claim that okay, Automaton will just die. You play this apparition, you just ignore the Hyper Beam exists, and you say that Automaton will die in 4 turns. That's a bit mental, but it is possible because it makes sure that you never take damage on turn 4 as well. And if you never take damage on turn 4 and suddenly you have 34 HP for the Hyper Beam, yeah, which is blockable. You can block the Hyper Beam with 34. Because it could be weakened on that turn. And if it's weakened, it's only doing 43, and you can have a defense that blocks 9, you do pot the steal around, Reaper can happen, and you can feel back this HP as well. Because I do see now that if you don't play the apparition 2 turns from now, it's pretty freaking difficult to block. And then Hyper Beam, it's impossible to block unless you're intangible, but you have 2 copies of apparition to redraw into. Yeah, how is our turn? Let's think a little bit, This guy steals my draw power 16. The best steal is probably Reaper, because I don't want it to steal this, I don't want it to steal this. So the best steal is probably Reaper, but it's only 1 of 3, yeah? I guess if it steals the offering, then it's okay, because I can have guaranteed acceleration on 1 turn that I want. But yeah, 16, and this is drawing... If we draw this, is like +1. And then this is +1, +2. It's also +2, but might not be played, don't have that much energy. So basically, I do not shuffle when it hits me with 24, the automaton. And then I have 2 turns. But if I do pot a steal around, then even if I top deck an apparition, is okay. Yeah? And in the redraw, we will have 5 cards here, but this is really self-cycle, so I don't really care about that. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14. This is these are also self-cycles, I don't really care about those. 14, 17, 17. This is self-cycle. 18, 19, 20 with one angle. So 20, we need to bottom deck both the apparitions to die and not drawn to them. The chance is around 15%, I would say. Because if we top deck an apparition on turn 5, I can always do pot. And sometimes, of course, the enemy stores offering, sometimes you can still kill it. Yeah, I don't think it's very reasonable to play 2 apparitions here. So let's just do double defense land opener and then strike. Headbutt? No, headbutt never works. Headbutt on apparition would never work here because if I see apparition on turn 5, I would just do pot. I would never wait until turn 6 to see whether I draw headbutt or not. Yeah? I would die before that happens. So headbutt will never work on the apparition here. There's no freaking way that you see that your hand on turn 5 is apparition, a bunch of garbage, and then you don't loop your apparition, you just wait. Okay, maybe next turn I draw headbutt and I don't need to do pot. Except it's hitting you for 58 and then you don't draw your headbutt, you die immediately. Even if you do draw your headbutt, you cannot draw back into your apparition on the same turn and you also die. I guess sometimes we have a burn, so it's like 21, but the chance is still not that high. I don't know though. Because my first instinct here is actually to play 2 apparition this turn. Yeah, my very first instinct is actually just to play 2 apparition this turn, but it seems so wrong. If I think about it a little bit, it doesn't actually seem that wrong, you know, because it's scary. It's scary because this is a full commit, you know? If I 2 apparition now, you're fully committed, you cannot back out. It's not like you have to kill on turn 6, you can block it, but the blocking line is a lot harder. Dupe one covered. Like, wake up please. You're dupe an apparition here. Please wake up. Yeah, my very first instinct is to double apparition here. Should I trust myself or not? I should probably trust myself, right? Because if I play a line that I don't even think is like totally correct, right? Because it can go wrong. No matter which line I take, it can go wrong. But if I go against my instinct and I die, I would be very sad. Yeah, I would be extremely sad if I go against my instinct and then die. So I think I will just play double apparition here. Instead of relying on, first of all, surviving the 24, which is not even so easy. And secondly, to redraw the apparition in time. But yeah, yeah, second back would be good here, exactly. If second back, then you can do apparition, and you're intangible 6 turns. Okay, so double apparition, play strike, yeah? And then hope that we don't die. This is fully committed. Heal Simulate, that's not a good thing to be stolen. And I did not draw my Dark Embrace here. I did, however, draw the Intimidate before the uppercut at the very least, but that's not very good. Oh, that is scary. The Dark Embrace is late, and it doesn't save keep for me like anything that can really block. So with this and what? I mean, you can see here that if I do not play double apparition next turn, you look at this, yeah, and it's just so easy. And then of course after this turn, I'm forced to draw apparition top deck here, otherwise I would die. Maybe I'm still forced to draw apparition top deck or I will die, regardless, because I'm only having like 27. But it's a bit more lenient. I should play Reaper now. We don't have energy in redraw, so I should play the Reaper right now. The Pummel I can see keeping. It's not vulnerable yet, so we can get better payoff on this. Yeah? And this is self-cycling later, and we only need the... We don't need that much energy to block. It's like if you draw Pummel and play, and then you play Loop Defense Plus, you already survive the Hyper Beam, you know. Loop Defense Plus is 56 and it's 59. So you go live on 1. So basically this turn is just Reaper into attack, yeah? And maybe you play Defense Letter Opener and hit here. But yeah, the potions are kept for now. Immolate I don't really care about getting back to my hand, I think. So we just do... But this is so scary though, because my original plan was that... hopefully this doesn't steal Immolate, and then we can maybe Immolate to wipe the minions out, yeah? But also dealing a decent amount of damage to the Automaton. But now like pushing damage on Automaton is so difficult, we cannot ignore the minions forever too. Because if I survive have even like 1 HP, this guy attacks and then I just... problems. Wasting like 40 damage here is so bad though. I think I should not, yeah. But yeah, this defense overstrike, I think maybe it's worth playing. Okay, now Embrace is drawn here. If you want to, you can take 3 damage right now and guarantee it's weakened by doing Dark Embrace and then Loop Uppercut. Actually, it's not guaranteed because, you know, this weaken doesn't persist until the next time. It is vulnerable though. Taking 3 here is a bit annoying, but you know, you can see that without the thing this turn we're taking like 32, yeah? Without the apparition being played the last time, we are taking 32 this turn. But maybe 32 is better than 58, who knows? Still has to play Dark Embrace, right? And still has to play Uppercut, so yeah, it's just Dark Embrace Uppercut. I think we should still play Anger, otherwise this damage would never happen. So Uppercut goes here, Anger also goes here, 13 damage. Okay, stealing something. It is weakened next turn, no? Good news. At least this guy is weakened next turn. We still need to draw into at least 1 block cut, otherwise we die. Do I pommel? If I pommel... And what if I pommel here? Because this guy is stealing an uncommon card, yeah? So uncommon cards like 1, 2, 3. And these are... this and these are both good to get back. The problem with that is that I'm also limited on time, you know, because this guy needs to die, even if I block next turn, this guy still needs to die before the next time he swings, yeah? It's like for 40. So we have 1 this turn, next turn, and 2 turns, so we have like 4 turns from now to kill this, from here. So Modu involved quite a lot. Because we already have 3 strength, it becomes 8 strength, and 8 strength here is already fell, and it is already green, you know? So Telltale's 5 is 90. 90 Dupa is 180, so it's a lot. Which is a consideration to Pombo strike at first before the uppercut, in case I draw into exactly the Pombo, and then maybe you can just do double potion. And then next turn is not debuffed, so and it still has a lot of block, and then I can no longer block it, yeah, if it's not weakened. So it's also a little bit dangerous. Because this guy does gain another 24 block as well, so even if I draw the thing and go all in, with the 180. We gave one more energy though, so this would be 14 is 21. Yeah, so we deal 201 plus 19 is 220. 220 is on 18, but 18 it does gain another 24 block, so it goes to 42, but it's not vulnerable. And we have no more potion, so it is pretty scary. But still, I think there's still nothing else to be done. And like this, there's nothing to do. Yeah? We just uppercut here and then hope for the best next turn. Still seeing red, that's not good. Still seeing red is a good draw this turn. Am I dead or am I not? Because right now I think I'm not dead. Yeah, as of now I don't think I am dead, but we do need to spend a lot of resources here. Yeah, we do need to spend a lot of resources here, unfortunately, because they both attack this turn as well, and I don't draw my lethal. If they draw pummel this turn with this hand, we do have lethal. But yeah, we can kill this guy, get the seeing red back. And seeing red does draw the card, so you can draw into another defense. So it's like this, yeah. It's vulnerable 1, so it's still okay for now. But if I also have to spend loop pot this turn, then it's very, very bad. So hopefully I don't need to do that. We can twin strike angle here into headbutt. Yeah, twin strike angle here into headbutt to defend plus. And then yeah, this thing is dead, so I defend. I play the seeing red. I draw into this and play double defend. And that would give me how much HP? The seeing red is plus 3, yeah, so I have 37, the 7 here is 15. Ooh! Wait, perfect, smooth stone. We have 52, guys. I have 52, and it says it's dealing 51, so I'm surviving on 1 HP here without loop pod. And flex pod. So I preserve both my pods this turn. And then we can do, hopefully we draw picking pummel next turn, because then I can actually do the Giga thing. And we deal 180 and we can kill this. It's perfect, right? I do, yeah, 1, 2, 3 attacks. And I need to spend all 3 here. And then energy is 1, yeah? But I already headbutt the defense plus. And we're seeing red. I go back to 2 energy and can play double block. Yeah, that's perfect. And I block for 6, I block for 9, I block for 3. 6, 9, 3 is 18. 18, I'm 52. And this guy's weakened from last turn, so it's only 51. I'm surviving on 1 HP. Perfect. Oh yeah, yeah, twin strike, yeah, headbutt the defense plus. Double check, triple check before I'm freaking stupid. I do need to spend all 2 attacks, and unfortunately there's no letter window before. But yeah, headbutt the defense plus. Now chip damage, next turn this can go attack for 8 again, which is slightly annoying when we do this full block, and if I draw into this, we kill immediately. Oh yeah, defense plus. And then unfortunately you need to spend all the damage here. Oh yeah, seeing red draw onto defense plus. And now we defend and lower this. 37, right? 37 plus 15 is 42. 52, and they're hitting for 43 plus 8, which is 51. So I'm serving on 1 HP. Very good. Just draw pummel, please. Thank you. So I can instantly kill this right now, but this is already dead. If I spend both potions, it's dead. Can I spend 1 potion only? Can I only spend 1 potion? Is it possible? Because this is the last turn of Vaughn, yeah? So let's say I just spend flex spot, and this is going to be 10. Oh, actually, wait. It's not 90. It's only. Yeah, there's only 75. Oh, it's only 150. 150, is it okay or not? Oh, it is. 150, this is 1725. Yeah, it's dead, it's dead. It's 196, we have lethal here, even if I don't draw the angle top deck. Ah, okay, if we are barely making it there with both potions, then just double pot. Let's double pot. If we are barely making it with 2 potions, then you know, there's no way we make it at 1 pot. Eh? Let's double pot. Yeah. Pot on the thing. But yeah, like lower this 25 and 21. We overkill this by 1 damage. Goodbye. That was a little bit stressful, but you know, it's okay. And I mean, yeah, I don't mind playing 2 operations too much, you know. I don't mind playing 2 operations on turn 3 too much. Looking at what happened, is that we would have taken like 32 damage. So, and of course, if you don't draw aberration, you die instantly. There's no saving you. So you must draw aberration. And the annoying part, though, the way more annoying part about the other line, that is the line that saved to aberration, is that you need to loop your operation in a decent amount of times. And if you actually have to spend loop on operation, yeah, the automaton doesn't even die, you know, because the loop on in this instant was 75 damage. And if the automaton doesn't die and before it swings at your face for 40 damage, you are dead. So that is slightly concerning. There's a feed fire, which I don't see any reason not to take. On the other hand, there's garbage. Well, cool. 3 energy or this? It's hammer collar better, because saber's collar we do have triple offering, but you know, whole way fighting on 3 energy is still a massive pain. Menu upgrade I do want to make some though, of course. Like uppercut upgrade menu is still very strong, and then fiend fire upgrade menu is also pretty good, and the burning pack menu upgrade also very quite good. What's that my raise now? No, they are talking about the exhaust animation. Like when you spend loop point, you have echo form, there is an exhaust animation, yeah, but you know, the card is not real. So the card does not actually get exhausted. Now yeah, I just take the fusion hammer, right? So we still have Black Star payoff for Act 3, you know, and we have the Peace 5 too, so you know, even though menu upgrades are good, you can just toke. Now that we have the feed fire with the Dark Embrace thing and the Operation 3 offering, you can just toke these things. You don't care about Peace right anymore. Okay, where's the elites? The 3 elite act, not the worst. And if we see 1000 gold, we can go double shop here. Of course, we have more memory, so we have like giga payoff. Yeah. Also, we are small. If we see 1000 gold, we take it and then we are small. But you know, it's fine. I do want the early shop, and if we spend gold in here and we don't see more gold from the question marks, then we can go this way. Several fires, but you can get Peace 5, so it's not the worst thing to go here and just top cards, yeah. And we still get our 2 elites. Elite number 1 here, elite number 2 here, and elite number 3 here. And we go to like what, triple fire. That's fine. Okay, start here. Also a meal ticket, so we can spend a bit of HP here, that's fine. I haven't drawn that embrace, but it's 500 Z, and right now it's not being spent. How about the pack? It's dead, and there's no side quest, so just kill. I mean, there is technically a side quest as a Reaper. But in order to roll for the Reaper, I need to pay some HP immediately. And I don't have strength yet, so it's not even worth it. Yeah. So I just do Bash Emulate and get out of here. Upgraded. It's great. Which one though, by the way, because we had 3 operations, so the weakness doesn't really play in super early turns, yeah. And we do have the Intimidate also. On the other hand, he has a Giga Strength payoff, which unfortunately we only have the spot weakness and no other thing where you can save some potions for damage. But I guess if you see Strength payoff, the Pummel works a little bit, and Twin Strike works a little bit, the Anger works a little bit too. And it does get in the way if you are like exhausting down in long fight with the burning pack as well. Awaken 1 fight, for example. I don't think it's super realistic to expect that we can get enough damage to just burst Awaken 1 down, yeah, from this position. It is reasonable to expect that we can sometimes get the loop though. Because now that we have the Fiend Fire with Dark Embrace, you can maybe do a huge Dark Embrace, turn into some offering, your Fiend Fire full hand, and then suddenly your deck is like 5 cards. So it's possible to get down to the things pretty quickly. Clothesline, not the worst thing to draw in early turns, even if we break on Apparition, but not the best thing to draw if you're walking into Act 4. Yeah? Against Fear and Shield, we can break 1 turn, as long as we don't die, we're probably still okay because of the Pantograph. So we heal 31 HP out of the 37 at least. Against the hard fight, yeah, Clothesline is not the best thing to draw first cycle unless we have Artifact also, but we also know the Palace is gone, yeah? So it's only the Souvenir left to make sure that we are not vulnerable first cycle. But yeah, Awaken 1... This fight also... I think Clothesline in this fight is okay. Yeah, I probably just take the Clothesline. Yeah? Okay, 1 more 4 to be rich. I mean, never die here no matter what, whether with bricks or not, but yeah, okay, not bricking. $33... How much do I worry about the Spiker? Because I can hit the Spiker right now. And I need to kill this over 2 turns, that should be easy with 3 strength. So probably just hit the Spiker. Okay, play 1 more, regardless of... I mean, not actually losing 1 if I don't play it, but you know. European is not down yet, there is a Reaper. Let's play like this. Maybe in 1 attack range. Okay, now I can just wait for the Reaper and heal a bit. Heal 7. You never on? No, 7 is fine. We heal to 36 out of 37 here. It's black, yeah, I don't really think we want the second one though. The Iron Wave, if anything, but yeah, I think we are better than Iron Wave now with the Apparition. I just need to, basically I just want to draw my Dark Embrace early. If we draw Dark Embrace early, we can do a lot of things in this deck. It's like with triple offering and then we just do a big Fiend Fire and suddenly my deck is like 2 cards, 5 cards. Would like something like Shock It Off though. Shock It Off would be nice. Just a common block. How hard can it be to find? This Elixir is very good. Like insanely good because you know it accelerates with Dark Embrace like crazy. It accelerates with the Funeral Pain. It blocks with the Funeral Pain. And it does mean that I don't need to have a 10 card hand with Fiend Fire to be fast. 90 floor now, it's pretty unlikely that we die before the big bosses, but yes, big bosses can kill us. Elites can also kill us sometimes. Specifically the Giant Head, yeah, the Giant Head I would say is like fairly dangerous if the spot weakness is missed. The other 2 fight, maybe we have enough burst damage to just kill them during the intangible turns, yeah? But the Giant Head is a little bit more scary. Which is why I'm considering to just ignore this Heart of Iron even though it's like quite strong in something like Awaken 1. Just because this potion can be the damage we need in like the Giant Head fight. Yeah, sure. We are poor. So double question mark on both fights. There's a 1% roll. So no My Bloom 1000 gold here. I can get owned by this guy like, very hard, but hopefully not. I don't want to draw Apparition now, so do we float on energy or not? And am I even applying Fawn? If I apply Wick, then they can never die next turn, yeah? I guess I still not really die with Dark Embrace in place. If I brick completely, I just Elixir. So I should play Bash. But I don't play Pommel. Can headbutt the pack if we want to reach deeper. Not sure. I need to reach a little bit deeper here. Steel brick, holy crap. So you can use Elixir here to save a lot of HP, or you can be fearless and say that, you know, Elixir is so freaking strong that you would prefer to save it and just take this brick and have a chance to die here. I was like, how much damage am I taking this turn? It's a lot, 21. We do have the Reaper though. We do still have the Reaper, so going to 9 HP is not the worst thing, but then if I play Offering next, I'm going to 3. Pummel draw into it, yeah, you can pummel first as well. If you pummel into the Reaper though, I think I would maybe Elixir. Oh, okay. Play 6 more, yeah? Ah, okay, good. It's... yeah, suddenly like, okay. Oh yeah, now we just Reaper this back. And Fiendfire is dead. If the Black Star gives me like Bottle Tornado and my Dark Embrace, I would be pretty happy, I think. Yeah, this is complete garbage. Rest in the Force with Fusion Hammer, but we also have the Tongs, and upgrading right now, yeah, not super important. I guess you can upgrade like Fiendfire, Offering. Upgrade doesn't matter too much. Upgrading this is okay. But yeah, more so, if you're worried about like Giant Head, then you should probably still keep this. I was still like a loop attack, by the way, especially now that we have this Dark Embrace Fiendfire thing. Is the Blood for Blood is a kind of cool still. Or we see Power 2 Second Wind together, that's cool too. Let's get Strength then. Should I get Strength? Maybe not now, maybe not now. Yeah, maybe not ever, really. Not playing the Headbutt is a bit weird, or maybe I should play Headbutt still. Should I play Headbutt? I don't even know. Headbutting a spot can lead to something pretty ugly next turn, potentially. Actually, it cannot really be that bad. If they both attack, then we also probably can kill this with a brick. Yeah, I mean, that's true. But I also don't need to, if you play the spot, you can just play this and play defense. Okay, now we just do the thing. That's 1 damage off. I guess if we play this and kill them with Immolate instead. Taking unupgraded. True with minus. That's like one of the most annoying things you can see. This they can do higher. Ask again when I'm 1 floor before the hard fight. I come on, I have 341 gold unspent. I have like 3 elites to go with the Black Star. You're asking me like how do I handle 100 floor 38? Yeah, ask again, yeah? 17 floors later, then I can answer you. Maybe by that point you also know like what would happen, no? You will see the deck destroy the Spear Shield like 1 turn. And for now, because we are still looking for a couple of things. This is one of the most annoying things to see. The True Wit Minus, that's like slightly viable, but not actually really. Yeah, I probably skip, right? It's also just a brick draw in early turns, like before I draw my Dark Embrace. Black Spot over the Strength is possible against Giant Head because we have a 1 big burst turn in that fight more than long turns, you know? And against the Retomancer, all the Nemesis is also stronger. If we see a Potion Bell, then this could be with Speed and Shield Potion. This shop is like kind of bad. At the same time, we don't have enough gold to go to the second shop though. It's the same path, except I trade one fire. No, what do I trade? Wait, what? Oh, I just literally just lose on elite if I go to this shop here, unless I go to another shop here, which I don't think that's the case. Is this a... There's a pretty fun thing in here, yeah? And maybe it's not even so bad. Do you know what I'm talking about? In this shop? Yeah, the madness. Exactly, the madness. And we can actually do a lot of things with this madness. Like, especially if a block card is becoming 0. Regardless, yeah, I think pretty clearly that this is spot, and then we'll also just remove now. So remove strike. We are going to just ignore the speed strike. Speed strike is going to be gone at some point because we are just like removing in the shop and then top, you know. We have 3 more removes in here, so we have 4 removes, you know. If we remove 4 strike, and of course we also have the thing, yeah, P strike is just like really bad, but P strike for now is not worse than the strike, even with the remove yet. So we remove the strike and maybe buy the madness, but let's think about the gold threshold. Right now I have 90, 105, so we have 360. If I remove it, I cannot buy Reveling in Act 4, but Reveling in Act 4 is worth a lot less than Reveling in Act 3 shop. Because something like Incense Burner, I mean, I guess it's still good, but it doesn't help you against Spear and Shield that much. And the Lizard Tail with this low max HP is also a little bit less effective. It's still good. Gambling Chip is still okay, freaking amazing. Pocket Watch is okay, freaking amazing. But Reveling is so freaking good, guys. At the same time, you know, we just keep removing cards, but this deck is strong because if we top deck Dark Embrace and some apparitions, we are setting up extremely fast against the hard. Because right now we don't have any loop yet, which is why I'm looking at this madness, because the madness does create a loop for you, yeah? Of course it is also a brick. It is absolutely bricking even early turns, but it does create a loop for you out of nowhere. And after you play your powers, and madness is not a bad draw because, you know, it does self-cycle, it does block. But yeah, I think I do spend. So basically, if I spend this gold here, we have 181 score, yeah. And I have 72 left, 72, and we say that I have only 105. That is still enough to buy a shop relic, common relic in Act 4, so you can buy artifact, you can buy Frozen Eye, you can buy toolbox, you can buy Urari, you can still remove, can buy any potion, you can buy any rare card, not rare colorless, so I can buy rare card. Geomancer. Madness first or not? If I pommel, the madness quality can decrease. Because no matter what the madness here hits here, I don't really mind too much. Yeah? No matter what the madness hits here, I don't mind too much. Because it does give me let open at worst, and it does give me 1 energy at best. Okay, 0 cost pommel. But yeah, Lethal Opener is working this turn, so I just pommel here because it would die. Now, next turn could be really bad, but she's still weakened, and this guy is on 6, so it's not the end of the world yet, but we can die next turn. It is possible to die next turn. Okay, she resummons and not dead, except that I guess that's why killing the front is also better, yeah? Because if you kill the front, then she only summons 1 dagger here. And we head by the pommel strike, so we have 1 card reach deeper next turn. Can block this 3, which I think I will. Lots of wounds, but yeah, we'll see. It will attack this turn. Okay, not dead. Not dead is good. Yeah, I like it when I'm not dead. This guy is already dead, so we can ignore him. We are also intangible next turn, so we can ignore these. So I just hit the Rector. Just bash immolate, yeah, and then take the damage is fine. Leave the feed fire in, that's okay too. We summon, that's fine. We still have the thing this turn. Spotwind is missing though, but I don't mind just going in now, yeah. Fair enough to play Fiend Fire if I draw into it, otherwise yeah, it's working too. Okay, pay is okay. Butterfly was pretty trash, but you know, pay is not bad. Having only if you have Frozen Eye, otherwise no, because it can it can do some pretty nasty things. This Havok is not even green. In the grand scheme of things, this doesn't actually help me too much with the end game, and we don't see that many card rewards from here. Yeah? So it's time is not unlimited here. Let's put it that way. Catalyst over Flex. The giant head fight is still annoying as hell if I don't have this flex spot, but Catalyst spot can give me some Flash of Steel or Finesse, which is a very real thing, by the way. Flash of Steel Finesse with the Madness can give me like Purity. Yeah, this cannot be it, yeah. Unless it's the barricade and suddenly this enchant is playing. But yeah, of course we don't have barricade and this is a rare card. And I don't even have that many card rewards. Probably not. I think I still keep the flex for now. Yeah, token. Now we can toke the Peace Strike, I think. Now we can toke the Peace Strike. Hopefully don't die. Oh, that's really bad. They're drawing Feed Fire now. Oh, that is really bad. I don't even want to draw Spot Weakness this turn, no? But you're floating 6 energy in here. And we still need to set these up. Okay, let's close lines here. Oh, drawing another offering. That is scary. That is very scary, in fact. We bottleneck powers here, and the spot weakness could miss, especially if I play these right now, and the Fiend Fire is already missing. I think playing this offering is just better, so let's stop here. Yeah? At least the Burning Pact does improve the fight in the second cycle. Playing this offering just make my second cycle worse. In fact, it might even make this fight like completely awful. I mean, this fight probably already looks quite bad, but it can make it even worse. Oh my god. And Headbutt is drawing this turn and it does a big hit. I could die here. Suddenly could die here now. So my spot weakness is still not landing, and so next time if it burns me again, and because this Fiend Fire will never land here. I cannot get the Fiend Fire on a non-intangible turn because the Headbutt is here this turn. It's like... wow. Could just die here. On full HP. Yeah, because this is, we roll the bad fight and we also draw badly. Yeah? Like bottom decking these powers is already terrible, and I missed the Fiend Fire, which is on of 2. So we live now. Of course, we can still win the fight, but this is horrible. Of course, we can still win this fight, but this situation is absolutely awful, and there's nothing I can do about this. This one's so scary. I mean, of course it is, because the first of all, low max HP, yeah? And secondly, we don't have draw support from the relics. The relics do give some output support, but they're not even that much. It's like 1 dexterity for blocking and some sustain, yeah? But sustain doesn't make the in fight any less scary. And then inside the fight, like what output do we have? Let's just lower these things. Inside the fight, like what output do I have with this relic bar? And these relics are not bad. I'm not going to say this relic bar is bad, but this relic bar is working in a way that combined with this run, it suddenly makes the fights very draw the dependent. And right now we are drawing terrible. There's nothing I can do though from this position. I still need to keep the pummel around, you know, spending pummel here makes no sense. So do I headbutt anything or not? I guess it's the only question. Headbutting something like uppercut or whatever doesn't even get the vulnerable payoff, so I don't think it's any good. Headbutt like offering is possible, but this turn I'm already taking 27 to go to 16, yeah? I do have pantograph, so yes, we can still keep toking here instead of resting, but immediately this fight is dangerous. And then it also makes this question mark worse because I'm below half HP maybe, so... I do have the Reaper still though, but the strength is not landing yet and everything kind of sucks. Oh, and this draw is like so terrible though. It's like bottom deck 2 powers, the offerings all drawn in intangible turns. The Fiend Fire is also drawn in the intangible turn. Apparition missing this turn. It's doing bad pattern. Nothing has gone right in this fight so far. Everything has been bad. And the deck still doesn't really have good damage is the thing. The deck's damage is very dependent on the... The deck's damage is extremely dependent on the Fiend Fire draw for now. And the Fiend Fire miss in this fight, so we just get owned. But I currently, it's like I kind of want this 9 damage, and this 9 damage could matter a lot. Right? It's just that I don't really know what on earth to headbutt back here. Because next turn, if it's doing the small hit, it's still 15 damage. I'm already going like 16, so I still never die next turn, but it's not pleasant. And headbutting is -1 card if I don't put card draw on top, and I kind of need, you know, to draw these things like soon. Headbutt 4 more next turn doesn't even deal damage, so I think I should just headbutt the pack if I want to headbutt card draw. Unless I want to headbutt offering. Because I can see that offering is potentially difficult to play in the redraw. Yeah? If I'm going like below 6, I cannot play it and it becomes a curse. But offering next turn can still be played. Especially if I also draw the apparition that gets played alongside with it. So maybe it is just headbutt offering. Yeah, maybe it is just headbutt offering. Ow! But yeah, this in the redraw I think is good enough, because maybe we need to burst flag spot. Piece of garbage. Okay, at least I draw the powers. Now here's a problem though, because if I play Dark Embrace into disarm and draw into my spot weakness this turn, yeah, we're in big trouble. Next turn, potentially my elixir is just gone. And sometimes I'm still dead. It's a sad part, but if I draw 1 in here with a disarm and it is a spot weakness, I don't even know how on earth we get out of this fight. If the Fiend Fire is missing again. And we have 1 chance to land the Fiend Fire, otherwise I'm dead. And if I land the spot weakness, I can do something, but the pummel is still in there. But I do draw 1 less next turn, which I know for sure it will attack, and the attack could be very big. Honestly, even if I draw defend next turn, it's not even that good. Yeah, maybe I should just do... I think if I draw defend right now, all the madness right now is not even that good. I guess Menace is fine. Menace is a good discount defense plus, so Menace is a good draw. Strike is a good draw. Ah, okay, let's just draw one. Okay, Strike is fine. Anger multiplying from this position I don't think is good, so I will not do that. And yeah, this turn is very scary. Okay, it's not doing the big hit. So we don't need to waste the elixir yet. Whatever this discount is fine, I just want to see the card. Burn. So I'm taking 1 more damage here. It's still weakened next turn. But if it does the 45, yeah, it's like 33, it's difficult to block. If I elixir this turn and I fail to kill it though, I would die next turn. So I don't think I'm allowed to. Let's take 1 more here. And hopefully it doesn't do the 45 this turn. Okay. Offering misses again, very cool. Oh my god. Well, I defend end turn because headbutt on anything here is bad. And next turn we have to spend elixir and I still could die. Now you're offering misses again. And this fight must end in this deck cycle. You cannot survive this after this deck cycle because my deck has 20 burns now. Headbutting on anything here doesn't make sense, so we don't headbutt. It's only 1 damage. Well, don't think I die this turn, but it's unpleasant. It's unpleasant. Blackspot Reaper, see the card. Can play close line to Fiend Fire here, where you Fiend Fire immediately. There is a possibility you can kill. And also you can chain with the elixir, yeah? Which I think I should do. Because then we can get out of this fight right now. Yeah, Pamo? Already not dead, but preferably I don't spend elixir, but if I don't spend elixir here, the 20 and 20 is still not very pleasant. If I elixir, I need to draw into this, otherwise not dead though. And then in redraw we have like a billion burns. But it also of course blocks like 15 this turn, yeah? If I play the burning pack or whatever, I block 3 and I'm still getting hit in the face. Okay, I did not draw the 3 strike, so you know I'm sad. But I guess we put it to 3 and kill it next turn. Yeah, we just put it to 3 and then kill it next turn with these 2. And get the hell out of here, but like what the hell. This fight is awful. I mean, not dead is good, but we just spend very strong potions, yeah, and yeah, what do I get? The boot. Wow. Now that improves the deck a little bit, but again we can still just break. Okay, Fiend Fire Upgrade is good though. Fiend Fire Upgrade is generally one of the good, one of the better things, because it does allow one-shotting speed and shield to happen maybe. The next Nemesis, yeah, the next Nemesis, of course. Now 81 gold is good. Blue Candle doesn't really matter too much, of course you can accelerate Ascender's Bane by 1 turn if we draw this, but it's mostly inconsequential. Keep talking. Yeah, keep talking. Really need a loop attack like very soon, no? Otherwise we are pretty dependent on where the madness hits, and then that's not pleasant. Of course, I can loop with anger, but anger with just a short unit strength is also not very comfy. And I don't have a struck. That's the thing. If I have a struck, then this burning pack anger loop actually is doing fine, because I can block back 3 bosses with that. But not even a single struck here. Struck Minders could do also, but not even a single struck in this run. I mean, of course, 4 offerings I cannot complain too much, but you know, and complain a little bit. But yeah, talk with strike. This is talking and not upgrade, right? Let's not okay. Let's not hallucinate. The Maw, can you kill me next turn? Yes. Quite unfortunate, but it's true. Wagon is missing, very nice. So do I just feed fire this and hope for the best or what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 126. So we need to deal another 180 afterwards. So it's kind of hard. Do I have the headbutt in here? But yeah, killing the Maw is not even so easy with this deck. It's very sad. Killing the Maw is not even it's not even easy. And next time I can get hit. Maybe I should play this fight a little bit slow and maybe headbutt spot weakness. Yeah, having only damage scaling in the deck being the spot weakness is also extremely annoying. If I have like blood for blood or something, it would be simple, a lot simpler. If I have like the inflame or something, it would be a lot simpler. But this deck only has acceleration and apparition, yeah, it doesn't have the payoff. Which is just really bad, you know, you have acceleration and you have some sustain, some acceleration, card draw, whatever, and exhaust loop, but you don't have any payoff. And you know, it leads to this run. Right now we don't have any payoff. So damage is just completely pathetic even though we are quite fast. And our block output is also pathetic, that's the thing. It's like we are just lacking output everywhere even though we do have speed and some consistency. So there's just not enough output in the deck. And there's not much I can do about that. Immolate probably should be played even though there's a burn. But I don't play second offering here. Hopefully it doesn't do the thing. Of course it's doing the thing, but we did draw the apparition, so it's not that bad. Exhausting the Reaper, huh? Because otherwise you can miss spot weakness if we decide to buff next turn. Other choice is exhausting the uppercut. Regardless, this turn is just headbutting the spot weakness and then packing into it and play the spot. That's 3 energy already, and apparition needs to be played as 4. So it's just whether you want to keep the Reaper around or keep the uppercut around. If we keep the Reaper around, sometimes of course Bash is green, so maybe vulnerable is still happening. Weakness will not have. Weakness will still have close line. So if you trust the Bash, then you can exhaust the uppercut and keep the Reaper, yeah, because you do have strength in here, and this HP does matter. But first of all, this fight is not totally safe, and secondly, I do not want to see more ahead showing up here. Yeah, I really do not want more ahead to show up here. Also, by the way, this is a very interesting situation because I already have 1 Madness in the deck now. And normally I tell you that you don't want more than 1 Madness, yeah? But if the Madness event shows up, what if we have 3 Madnesses and that's a payoff? Yeah, what if the deck simply just has 3 Madnesses and that's the payoff? It's like it hits randomly some cards to become 0, and we exhaust the entire deck down, and then suddenly now just play the random 0 cost. And we pretend that we have some Flash of Steel or some finesse with that. You play 0 cost Strike and you draw a Burning Pack. Yeah, Flash of Steel. That would be a pretty interesting scenario. I would prefer to just see, you know, a good rare relic event and then we move on. You know, it's like Mind Bloom, seeing like a Death Branch or something, and then we cruise through. But you know, if the Madness shows up, I'm ready. Even though we can take the heal for Madness as well with Umamori. But okay, I think I keep the Reaper around. This is taking a risk, by the way, yeah? Not keeping the uppercut around. This is definitely taking a risk to maybe have this fight go really wrong. But I think I want to try to heal both half. So we still are going to play like 3 more offerings, you know, in this fight. Okay. Can force it to hit the Reaper if it wants, which is honestly not even bad. 2 cost on Reaper after we spend all the offering is not so easy to play later on. Don't play it now though. Because it's already 0, it is better after Philippine Embrace is in play. Okay, can keep this apparition as well, which is quite nice. Playing both in here doesn't make sense because this turn it deals no damage and next turn it always buffs, yeah? So we just keep this around. It's not weakened anymore, but I can force the reshuffle now. Bash first into Pommel because I want to redraw Bash. Is that true? Is that true they want to redraw Bash? It sounds not true because next I need to block otherwise I die. Okay, not dying, and yeah, I can Reaper now if you want. Draw a card. Because preserving block pot is still good, and this is yeah, healing 9 only, so it's not the best thing you've ever seen, but it's not the worst thing either. Oh yeah, suddenly full block. Next one is always buffing, so you can just get back your Pommel. And now we heal to 32, 30, 33, 34. This time of course we play double arm, yeah? We just need to survive next turn and it will die. Okay, so good. Report, probably not doing much. Don't have artifact, so this flex is not so hot. There's a second seeing red in here, but only if we draw Dark Embrace early. This is a very good draw after we set up our powers, but during the offering turn, this is for now a brick. Yeah, the pellets, exactly, the pellets. What did I buy over the pellets? First shop was Mirror Offering, and second shop I bought... Oh, the Dark Embrace, right, of course. I bought Dark Embrace and the thing, but afterwards we see a free Dark Embrace. Yeah? So you could have taken pellets, and then you still have your Dark Embrace. By the way, I would like a second Dark Embrace right about now. Also. Your chance and me too, because we are almost to this arc and I haven't seen the solution yet. Yeah? And the Black Star relics have not been like very good. It's like 4 relics and I have not actually gotten like so much stronger at all. Yeah, I mean this helps, but you know it only helps if your deck already does the thing, and this also helps a little bit, but you know it's just a tiny bit. The deck still kind of sucks in boss fights when the bosses are coming very soon. I don't even know what this second seeing red is doing, so it probably should not be picked. Keep talking. Even if I see DGR, I think I still top, yeah? So just keep talking. And we are never resting here. And this is like fine. It's not the best thing, but it's not the worst thing. But it's not definitely not a high roll event. I think I take both of these though. Yeah, both the strength pot and the liquid memories. You can buy potions in deck for. This is either the giant head, which the strength pot will be very useful against, and the or the Retomancer. In which case both are effective, and liquid memories of course we already have Apparition Plus, yeah. And even spot weakness sometimes it can be +3 strength. I think we take both of these, even though of course not having block pot means that something sometimes can go really wrong. Preferably you can save this spot for Act 4, but I'm not super optimistic with this run to preserve potions in the boss gauntlet. Yeah? Maybe we send 2 potions and still die. You can even die here, you know. Pot decking the Dark Embrace does make it a bit better though. Do I need to strength pot now? Because the Donor deck the spawner is Will Land, yeah? But we don't have that much time to kill the first one, but in that fight, offering acceleration should do okay. My blue, no, my bloom gold doesn't show up anymore. 2025 now and people still ask this question, yo. My bloom gold is only until 440. Afterwards it becomes heal to full and cursed out. But yeah, now I'm raising the Pummel first and see and try to save the spot or what. Honestly, I'm kind of worried about this fight, and spot weakness in this fight actually misses it very often, so maybe I should just strength on immediately. I think so, yeah. Next one we do a Pantograph already, and the thing, so we heal 33 here, I can go to 14, I'm still full. So I think I will just play offering without the operation. And see. If it's drawn to more offering, then I can play this operation. I am drawing 2 more offerings and also the Fiend Fire, so yeah. We just burst this turn then. Don't think it will actually die, but it's a lot of burst. Yeah, it's a very high amount of burst this turn. Oh, with Vulnerable, maybe it does die though. I know what this. Forearm. Ah, with Vulnerable, maybe it does actually die. And we can just keep playing Offering. Yeah? And this is, by the way, the plan against Spear and Shield. We try to do exactly this thing against Spear and Shield because we have Pantograph, Sustain. And into the heart, we should have full HP still with almost no resources spent. If we draw like a normal person, you can also draw like garbage and die on turn 2. Possible. But hopefully we draw like a freaking normal person in Act 4. If we get to Act 4, you can just die in Act 3. Oh yeah, I mean, you can see like, this giant hand is like super dead. On turn 1. These relics are not it. Good card. Huh. Oh, that is definitely interesting. Yeah, potion is good. Yeah, potion is good, but oh, I don't have that much HP though. Is the thing. I only have 47 to spend. Yeah. You're taking Palace? I am not even looking at the Berserk here. What do you mean? Like Palace or not, I don't care about the Berserk. Yeah, only 47 to spend, yeah? Kind of brick, of course it's a brick. Like, anything you take here, like even the damage soul, like Blood for Blood or whatever, are all bricks. But you need to take them anyway. I'm just wondering whether this is actually doing so much or not. Because I only have the madness a little bit. How is the boss gauntlet looking? Let's think a little. Let's just think about that for a second. Because the donuts, if you can do the offering chain as the same just now, you can maybe burst it down with the Fiend Fire, and then in the redraw, the thing is perma-wick. Usually not disarm, no, it is perma-wick, but even if it's only, even if it kill very fast, but it's 30, it's still 22 to block, which is not that easy. Have to draw. Anytime we have top deck that embrace, we have to draw. And then that's the thing about that is that it's reusable energy, yeah? Which right now we don't have. It's only the madness. So it's like you exhaust your entire deck down with the Fiend Fire and the Burning Pack, and now what? But I do also see that this bloodletting doesn't. Yeah, the payoff with this bloodletting right now is just like almost nothing, you know. Yeah, the payoff from this bloodletting is almost nothing. It is like something. It basically allows me to play. It allows me to play the. They're supposed to be hard ass again in 7 floors. But again, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, freaking 1,000 viewers. Yeah, I already know. 1,050. Like people just see this trick is 18, and suddenly like all the random nonsense comes out, you know. Like for those who are new here, I will just tell you to literally shut up in this run and let me do my thing. If you have never watched this stream before, please just keep your mouth shut. I don't want to hear any opinion or questions, if that matters. If it's question about the run, if it's question about the game in general, okay, sure. If you ask about the run, yeah, shut up. If you're just a tourist, yeah, be here with the strict being big. But okay, right now I do see something pretty nice though, is that this blue pot gives us a way to victory, yeah? This blue pot actually gives a pretty easy way to victory if we can draw well. It is slightly hard though, because we need to draw in the very specific order, and also we need the madness to not land, not drawn together with the Fiend Fire. But you can loop madness and then go infinite. You can simply loop your madness and go infinite. But the problem with that is that we only have one big turn to exhaust that with the feed fire, so anytime the menace is run together with the feed fire, it's already kind of difficult. If I were to eat crayons with colors, I think would taste best. I mean, I guess it's just the same. It's like you see food, like what color do you think is the most appealing? Because some color you see, you just feel like kind of disgusted, you know? It depends on a lot of other things, but some colors just kind of do not work. But I think yeah, I think like yellow is pretty appealing. You know? Maybe red, but yeah, yellow or red. This bloodletting doesn't cut it. It doesn't cut it. If I have a second form of strike, maybe. But yeah, no rupture, no lizard tail. This is like really rare. Yeah? It's a run with N and Black Star, and we farm Max Elite in Act 2 and 3. We spend, I don't even know, like 700 gold so far already. And I'm weak. This really should not happen. Yeah? You have like Black Star until the end of the run. Your rig bars at this long, you have spent a lot of gold and the run is not strong. But it just happens that the deck just simply doesn't deal damage. It doesn't have the premium block option either. You know? This run is like no shockwave, no power tool, no second wind, no blood for blood, no barricade, no corruption, no demon form, no inflame. It's like all the standard scaling options are simply just not here, you know. At least I did pick the spot weakness from a very early floor 2 or something, otherwise we get on. Like wow. That's pretty crazy, but you know, somehow it's true. Like with this many relics and the shops, a lot of gold, the deck just still doesn't really have the output. It's like we have all the accelerations ever, yeah? Because honestly, apparition is also kind of like acceleration in a way, you know? It buys you one turn to draw into your other stuff. And we have like freaking 4 offerings here and some debuff, but no payoff. No payoff. Cannot take any of these, right? I don't think these lead to anywhere. Maybe the Berserk can lead somewhere, but yeah, probably not. Huh? Yeah, probably not. Let's just skip. Okay. There's a decent amount of times that we get through the boss gauntlet. There's also a decent amount of time that would die. So we'll see what it is, yeah? We'll see what it is with this boss gauntlet. Hello VM, I have 4 offerings in my deck and apparitions, but I have no output. My deck actually has no payoff. Like no damage payoff, no block payoff. So I go very fast into nothing. So it's a very dangerous situation. I don't think this Immolate will ever be played, so we should probably burning packet away, yeah? It is a decent madness target though. It's like if I hit madness with this, maybe we can play Immolate like a bunch of times and it works. Is a block card? No. So at least at the very least, I would say that I'm happy I tricked the apparitions. Because without the apparitions in here, this one has no play whatsoever, yeah? Because there's no block card offer. There's no block engine offer ever. We don't have max HP to do Reaper strength. In fact, you don't even see strength. And the only thing this one has for it is that it has 4 offerings. So if you don't have apparition, you cannot even play the offerings. And then you die. Wow. Man, the Impervious is just complete garbage, but this thing is actually the best kind of deck, yeah? So you know. This thing is maybe the only good thing besides the acceleration that we have. This is the only good payoff that we currently have. I probably just burning fire away the Immolate and hopefully draw into Dark Embrace or something. Okay, no Dark Embrace and I'm already spooked. Probably do keep the thing, huh? Saving Fiendfire Akabeko doesn't seem very smart, yeah? I think I should strip 2 artifact here and take 2 damage. So we play... Honestly, you can even save your Pommel, but Pommel here is more damage and maybe you need to deal damage in this guy to quick this guy quickly. So there is a line where you just play much close line here and set this arm to disarm this later, but you did strip 2 artifact here again, which... Yeah, that takes a little bit too long. I mean, it doesn't take that long, you play uppercut and it's 2 layers, but... But yeah, it's just pummel here and then close line because it's more damage than bash, and then we play this arm to strip artifact. And now the uppercut at least applies for. Do I want anger or not? Anger is a brick draw in the redraw for now. And we do have madness to create a new 0 cost attack. Maybe, or 0 cost block. And if you can go 0 cost block or just 0 cost like burning pack or something, yeah. And you can just burning pack draw into itself with anger. Then yeah, you can block and then let the opener can maybe kill them eventually. Anger is brick in redraw. How bad is it to redraw anger here? Because if you redraw anger, you also have a high chance of being able to force madness target if the madness is bottom deck here and it lands with some offering. And maybe we cannot go down to a loop here. Maybe this fight actually would need to be something like we burst this down and then we just barely survive it with the operations. Survive some attacks, maybe face time a hit with the pantograph, and then we just kill this with the anger with like 3 or 6 strength. In that case, I should play this here. Okay, Spoken is upgraded. I mean, this turn is still pretty painful if I don't draw into apps, but you know. Do I spot into Pommel first? Because that is increasing a chance of maybe you can do... If I draw a Dark Embrace before this, it's also better. If I draw Apparition before this, it's of course better, it saves HP. Amazing Black Star, yeah, amazing, right? It gives me amazing relics, insane. Oh, the best relics. Of course, I bought this, yeah, and I bought... I guess the other relics I would not bought. This relic is good. So this relic is good. This relic, I guess, is okay in context. It's only 3 cards, it's a lie. It's not 4. Because I did exit the menu one time to double check that it was actually token. And then so the relic start lies to you on the screen. It's only 3 tokens. But it's fine, 3 tokens is still good. And then yeah, this is useless. This is I guess. Like, this is also here, I guess. This is here, I guess. Also. Also, yeah, no rare relics, yeah. It's like we have what is even the rare relic in this thing? Only the peace pipe. Wow, cool. Okay, spot into Pommel first and see. Oh yeah, only the operation before the offerings. Okay, we just keep offering then. I can force madness on a strike or a defend here if I want. But anything's better than strike and defend. Yeah? I guess this is not better. If we hit this or this, maybe it's not so much better. But yeah, bottom decking Dark Embrace is already not very good. At least next turn is still intangible. Oh, bottom decking Dark Embrace is really not good. And I should play this operation right now is what I currently see. And the Fiendfire is missing the offering turn as well, so we don't get a big Fiendfire turn, yeah? That is kind of bad. Just play Reaper now and force it on the defense plus or what? 0 cost defense plus, like not the worst thing I've ever seen. I mean, better than 0 cost try. Or you can wait for redraw. You can also wait for redraw because after you have your Dark Embrace or thing in play, you can even Burning Pack and force additional target, and if it hits the Pommel strike or the Burning Pack itself, then it's very good. And of course, you can also wait on the Reaper, yeah? If you don't play this now. But then you redraw the Madness and the Reaper, and those are not even like so good draws. Oh, actually, no. Next turn I can do something like Dark Embrace, Headbutt the Madness. Play Secret Draw into it, and then Madness to force one of these down. But yeah, that would mean the Fiendfire is not going to land at all. It's shuffle out. And whatever I discount to 0 is also shuffle out. That's probably just bad. So is what happening next turn? Yeah, bottom decking Dark Embrace here is like so bad, man. Is what's happening next turn something like Dark Embrace, Headbutt, Burning Pack, placing red to draw on the Burning Pack? Or maybe not. Maybe I just don't do anything. If I don't do anything, I can brick though, because turn afterwards I don't have guaranteed draw. And I'm being hit for 36, which I still don't die to. But I waste my energy next turn as well. I have 5 energy next turn, and I guess I could, if this upgrade this, then we can do something. It's still debuff on time. And I headbutt the Burning Pack for the turn after. All the spot weakness. It's so complicated, this fight. Because once again, Dark Embrace is bottom deck, and I don't get my big field fire, and suddenly my damage is down the drain. How dire is this situation? Let's just ask this question. How dire is this situation? It's not so dire for me to use potion yet, right? Because even if I do use a potion now, it's not guarantee anything. Nothing is guaranteed here. Because I can only reach 2 cards out of these, there's no guarantee I even reach a Dark Embrace in the first place into a big field fire. So it doesn't work, yeah? It doesn't work. So I think we actually need to take the risk here. But okay, back to the first question. Do I play Bandage this turn or not? Yeah, with only one Field of Pain minus, these guys don't wait. We don't have Evolve either. No second win for big block. And the only block on the deck are these, you know. Not exactly the greatest things of all time. Not having the Reaper later, if I take a major hit, is not that bad though, because we do heal 33, yeah, into the next fight. So even if I leave this fight on 1, we are leaving on 34. We are entering the next fight on 34. So it's not the worst thing. Yeah, 0 cost, 0 cost sleep. How bad is that? Defend plus 0 cost. Because defend plus 0 cost, I think that means that we can block this guy after we kill this, yeah? If it's weakened. Because it's only going to do like 36 or maybe 42, but 42 weakened to 30, and 30 with this can be blocked. No, I think I do that. I think I just play Menace now. So yeah, Reaper now. Play this here. Play this. And then this always hit the defense plus. Okay, uppercut is green. So at least there's something. It's weakened next turn. Headbutt Pact. Or Spot. Headbutt Spot is okay too. Yeah, Headbutt Spot is okay too. Headbutt Spot makes sure that my damage output will be enough shortly, even if my feed fire is not good. Now, Coven, Relic Bar, yeah, my deck also has no output. It has 4 offerings and a Dark Embrace and Apparition, but it has no output in the deck, yeah, which is very, very concerning. And my Relic Bar doesn't carry. Is I play my entire deck in 1 turn and then nothing happens. Which is kind of bad for bosses, you know. It does fine against hallways, but it's not very good for bosses at all. And that's even with the Black Star and the one with Max Elise in 2 acts, and it's still like this. Okay, headbutt the Spot plus. That could really hurt me next turn, and the turn afterwards we also need to block this, but there's still a big fiend fire and there's some daisies. Yeah, I think that's better than headbutt the pack. Yeah. Is it? It's vulnerable and I have 4 strength already though, and it has no plated. So headbutting a pack, if I draw fiend fire next turn, it just kills. It's already is at 21 per card, you know, and we draw with the pack is plus 2, so fiend fire is for 6, so it's 126 here. It's freaking dead. Maybe it is headbutt pack. We don't need more than 4 strength, to be honest. Okay, fine. Maybe it is just pack. And packing means I can headbutt the pack, which is way better than headbutt the spot, yeah, from this position. 26. Pack the strike. Pommel. Thing red. That's not a Fiend Fire, but we do draw +3 next turn. The Fiend Fire still works, eh? And this turn I'm not taking that much damage because it is weakened. So I defend, and we take this is 5 damage only. So I can choose a strip attack here immediately, or to make sure this guy still vol next turn so my Fiend Fire actually freaking kills. I mean, I kind of want my Fiend Fire to kill, you know. Just get Fiend Fire to kill. Anger now, maybe I don't want to play anymore though. Yeah, maybe this anger I don't want to play even though it is 18 damage. This will die over 2 turns no matter what. I would never need to take the next attack on this guy. Yeah? And then we need to exhaust down to let the defend plus to block this. Okay, Fiend Fire is here and defend is also here. Should be fine. And we can just Fiend Fire this if you don't want to keep the close line. You can keep the second defense as well if you want to. But you can just exhaust the deck now. What is the endgame plan? Is we can choose the cards, and it will be weakened maybe, but what is the actual plan? It's 36. I still have 2 defense here and the pommel. So we can play this like at least 3 times per turn even if it cannot go actually infinite. Okay, fine, that's good. So let's just Fiend Fire here now, yeah? Don't need to keep the close line around basically. The boot. Wow, amazing. Thank you, the boot. Yeah, defend. And now I headbutt the pack. And we are almost there. Headbutt like the pack again or what? Because you don't need bash at all the headbutt after this turn. Yeah, and look at the madness, yeah? Look at the madness, what it allows me to do. Look at this madness. Oh, I'm 0 cost. And I can pack in the 0 cost again. Which is, by the way, you see it, right? You see this, yeah? Is that if you can actually do port the madness in even the hard fight, yeah, it can work if you discount one of the draw cards. If the madness discount one of the draw cards, this can actually work even in the hard fight. But yeah, suddenly now I just like full block. Need to keep anger around for pack fodder though, so we cannot exhaust that, and pommel is a good thing. So either exhaust his defense now or not. Exhausting his defense now means my deck has 5 cards, yeah. And I always draw full hand. I guess I can technically draw all 5. As in exhausting my deck has 5 cards, shuffle in 2 days, so I can technically draw all 5 cards without the 2 days of the turn before, but then I can just play pommel, draw onto them, and then turn afterwards I always have full hand. And I can do the turn of defend plus into anger and then pommel, and I always draw into 1 anger, and I can pack that anger and then keep doing it. Okay, so it works, yeah? It just works. Like anger, I don't think it works even if the pack costs 0 though, is the thing. I don't think it actually works. You need to at least 1 turn before the prepare, so it's a bit slow. You cannot just accelerate and go infinite immediately. You do need to prepare beforehand, and maybe afterwards it works, but I don't remember whether it needs 2 Dragon Brace or not. Maybe with pack plus it doesn't. But also, regardless, it's that's the thing about this is that it's not block positive. It's not actually block positive because you need to keep playing anger, yeah, in this loop. And the Fear No Pain is not green, so it's only 3 block per 2 card play. But yeah, so you need to spend your loop on like Fear No Pain or something if you want this thing to work, and the menace needs to hit exactly the Burning Pact. It cannot hit Pommel with that kind of line. The meme now is real. Like this one is real. It's not just a meme. In this one is very real. It's a real out. Like what do you think this loop is doing? Like right now I could either choose a loop Madness or loop Fear No Pain, you know? Like what do you think this loop is doing? It is very real, and we can maybe force the target with the liquid memory sometimes. Because right now the hard fight, the plan is very unclear, you know. If the Act 4 shop and the Act 4 Elite also don't give anything, then that's the only thing we can do at the moment. And of course I would prefer to not do it, but you know. But basically I can Burning Pact away this defense and be fine, is what I currently see, so I just do that, yeah. Leap. Okay, I hear. You can make anger now, but also don't need to. Can make anger next turn. Oh yeah, just apply debuffs now, yeah. Relic setup, hold it once. I don't have draw on turn 1 unless it's offering, and then if I have offering, I don't need energy, but basically what I see is that the flower setup probably doesn't matter. Yeah, I would assume this flower setup doesn't really matter too much, but maybe on 2 is still better than not on 2. Because yeah, it does allow me to play something like bash or close line easier, or uppercut if it's drawn on turn 1. Yeah, probably should still do it on 1. So still do it on 2. I always run to 1 angle here, and we can pack that angle. And I draw to every single card, and we can keep doing this. And also, you can see here, this output is not even bad, yeah? We got a bank stricken. Okay, instant check. Following since May 9th, you expected. And the fact that you asked about the shuriken means that you were here, yeah? When I was talking about like maybe people should freaking shut up in this run. So you were here. But you know. Please shut up. And also no, of course not. Like what does shuriken even do here? Like what do you think the shuriken does in this run? For 270 gold. Which, by the way, you don't even have. Yeah, let's keep doing the thing. $26 is a clean number as well because it does allow me to simply just do like this. Yeah, and we play defense one more time. It's already dead. It's already dead. And we want to kill next turn for flower 1 2. Which is very easy, of course. Awakened one, I would assume this is much easier than Time Eater. And we top deck the Embrace, so this fight hopefully is no problem. Hopefully though, because we're still a little bit dependent on the Madness. Good thing I did buy the Madness, by the way. This was bought, yeah? You are the Shuriken instead of the Madness, wow. But it was bought in the shop for 100 gold. So it's a good thing this is easy in my deck because it does give me something to do, maybe. Yeah, Time Eater is way more difficult than this, so at least we do get a bit of good luck here. I don't see anything different than just doing Dark Embrace and go off, so you know, Dark Embrace and go off. I saved the offering because we could see Apparition first. This is also always going here, we are not waiting for the Tongs upgrade, I can just play that. Okay, fine. Ooh, Finfire. Finfire. I do have Mule Ticket as well, so I can actually just burn everything here away if I know that I will win the fight with this. So... now what? Okay, first question, like what is actually the thing we want to do here? There's still all of this in here, yeah? But it does take a little bit to force the madness on the block card, but I guess we can force it here as well. I need the anger though. I don't need the anger. He's not, no, the thing that must be kept here is the anger, otherwise I cannot pack. I don't have pack fuel. So the anger must be kept. I'm just thinking whether we even want to keep spot weakness or not, because it's just time safe, you know, it doesn't do anything. It's just there bricking me one time in the second cycle, but it saves a lot of time. Regardless, yeah, this turn the Finfire will be played and the anger must be kept. I don't think we care about keeping these because the uppercut can already apply weakness, yeah? It's only weakness 2 and not 3, but maybe 2 weakness is enough. We do have flower energy as well. So right now I'm thinking about a couple of things. The number one is that whether I play the Reaper or not. Because if I play the Reaper here, of course again this 12 HP back here, and this 12 HP is not nothing in this fight. Because we are not like infinite immediately. I mean, it actually kind of this draws a full hand. But I do see like one very bad thing that could happen is that this Reaper draws into madness and I'm dead. So let's not play the Reaper. But yeah, I anger cultist and then Finfire the other cultist. And then we go in. And we force a madness on 1, 2, or 3. It's like a defense is working or card draw is also working. Honestly, I think zero cost defense is best though. I think zero cost defense is best. But we'll see. But yeah, I don't need the spot and we also exhaust the Reaper. Yeah. This is going all in. If I burn the spot weakness, then we must be able to outpace this because our damage is extremely slow. So maybe before burning spot weakness away, I should think a little bit first. And see the actual end loop. Because in the second phase, there's also Void. And we will have to play 2 Void phase for a very long time. So let's just assume that, yeah, basically Void phase you cannot take out of war, you know, ever. So it's just 3 energy in a turn. And let's assume that we can force it on the defense. If we can force it on defense, I'm pretty sure it's okay because this guy is only having maybe 4 strength. So 4 strength in second phase is only 14, for the weakened 10 is only 30. And yeah, 30 and the Void also is blocking 3 for you, so we can play 3 defense and that already works. So that works. If we can discount defense plus, it always works, if it's weakened. And I'm pretty sure we can kill it perma weak, so that's fine. The problem is that if I cannot force it on the defense, can I still play 3 defense per turn? Because that would mean, okay, 1 energy on the defense, and I play, let's say we discount Pommel or... because I can also pack the Void, yeah? I can pack the Void so I don't need to play Anger. And then we pack the Void, go down to 2 energy. Actually no, we play the 0 cost card draw, whether it's a Pommel or the pack. So we go down to, yeah, we still at 2 energy, redraw the defense, play the defense again, go down to 1 energy. And now I'm out, unless the pack is discounted. So if the Pommel is 0 cost, it doesn't work. Yeah, basically if the Pommel is not 0 cost, it actually doesn't work even if this thing's perma weak. Oh, that is a bit scary. Maybe I should keep the spot then, if I see that. Because keeping the spot, we can delay the first phase instead, yeah? Not infinitely, because I do need to play Pommel strikes. And uppercut somewhat, or pretty often. And uppercut unfortunately kind of sucks. It applies both on one weakness, not just weakness, the Giga close line here. And you see what I'm getting at, right? Because as long as the enemy is weakened, it means that it's also vulnerable. And it doesn't have that much HP, so it will die maybe before I get fully set up with my strength. But it's fine, because we can survive the second phase for a little bit, we don't need to kill it instantly. We can survive a couple of turns and your ticket will heal. But I do need to keep the spot quickness, I do think, because there is a scenario, very real scenario that I cannot outpace it. And like one brick right now is not that important. One brick is not that bad. We can get rid of this. We can pack this away at some point too. On pack, no, the cost on pack is already winning. Is there anything that basically any time this is discounted or this is discounted, we win this fight easily, even without any strength. But if these are not discounted, then we have some problems. And I don't know how fast it actually is to force the madness to hit this. Probably pretty fast, but you know, not instantly fast. Yeah, I think I should keep the spot weakness basically. So we spot here. Need to keep anger, so anger here, and then fiend fire the other cultist. Goodbye, Reaper. We don't need you. Don't need his defense either. Don't need the headbutt. Yeah, like here we cannot play Madness right now, yeah? So I play Phenopin. I can also just not play Phenopin. Not play Phenopin means that we are losing like what, 3 block, but it lose 2 strength. I mean Phenopin kind of sucks, no? It's just that Phenopin does exhaust, so if you play it immediately, so it speeds me up. And also, yeah, if I don't play this, then of course we need to waste a pack on this later, so... Yeah, Reaper would have brought Madness, and it would be horrible, so it's a good thing I did not play Reaper, I was awake. It's a good thing I was freaking awake for this fight. Because the moment you play Reaper and you see this, suddenly you realize that, okay, this situation is... terrible. You can still win the fight, but it's a lot more annoying. It's a lot more annoying. Okay, here is probably just I do play the Funeral Pain, I think. I think this is worth giving this 2 strength. Just to speed it up a little bit. Yeah, pack away Immolate whenever we play. I just play the Apparition now, that's no problem. And I do not want Madness to hit it anyway. Yeah, like pummel here. Did not draw the pack. You can set this offering because it's a good redraw, and next time I'm still intangible. So it is possible to just set this offering. It's better acceleration later, whereas right now we are just overdrawing like crazy. After that, I'm on the 7 12 months visual. Yeah, full year, very cool. Yeah, next time we also know for sure that pack is landing on the angle, yeah. That's fine. Just kill this now. Kill this in the stylish way. Actually, we'll deal 5 damage to this and I don't even want to deal damage to the thing. Why do you even want to kill this now? Next time just play Pommel or something, right? Just leave this alone, yeah? Because we don't want to actually damage the bird. Just yet. Like, phase 1 we don't actually want to rush. Never really want the sub and 33 months fish alone. Yeah, let's just not touch the bird at all. The ban should be, but it doesn't mean it is. It should be, I agree. With this offering, we can redraw into the burning pack now and then just be fast. Okay, that's not bad. This guy's dead, but pack is redrawn immediately, so now we can keep packing. I'm saying that sometimes yes, but depends on where this madness actually hits it. It might not be necessary at all. Pack everything first madness on pack should work. Yeah, it's like just anger. It's just anger thing, right? And we still have Operation Intangible next turn. But yeah, let's think about this a little bit. It's like this anger pack loop with the Dark Embrace. Like how does it actually function? It's like your hand is going to be... Let's say your deck, starting state of the deck is 2 anger and 1 burning pack, yeah? That is 0 cost. And you play an anger first. And now in your discard you have 2 angers. But then you pack the 1 anger in your hand. And then you draw all 3, right? Because of the Dark Embrace. And then you can continue. Okay, so that works. That is infinite. The problem with this loop a little bit is that... actually there's no real problem, right? Because we can just time the. Actually, no, we cannot really time the kill. Holy. Triple T, think about the 10 get the special load. Thank you very much. Very generous again. And right now we will have Black Plus, but the problem with this is it doesn't set up the flower, yeah? Is that I don't have actual control. Unless I want to do strength math right now. I mean, actually I do, right? It doesn't hit that hard, and every time I play the Burning Pack it does block 3. So I could just randomly end turn. If I want to delay one turn, I can just block enough and then end turn and kill the turn after. It works. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So let's just do that. Yeah, it shouldn't die that fast. I'm just slightly worried that, you know, it does the 40 something and then I need to Burning Pack like 14 times or later opener with this is already like 150. But 150 is still delaying one turn, so it's okay. Oh yeah, basically means I can get rid of this spot now. Can Burning Pack away the spot weakness and then it just works, yeah. Don't need to play the angle yet. Eventually we will need to set up a turn from the start with 2 angle and the Burning Pack, but not yet. And it doesn't even need to be weakened either on this spot. Oh yeah, only possible was a Madness, by the way, sponsored by the Madness. Burning Pack now withdrawn to 0-3, so we can just keep packing. So I get rid of Pommel. The moment I get rid of Pommel is all in, yeah, but you know, it's probably fine. I mean, I can get rid of defense if I'm scared. But yeah, this should work. Get rid of uppercut. Yeah, get rid of the. We have 2 energy left, so exactly enough for this, yeah. And then we can force the madness on this. I do need to play this angle though, so let's play the angle. Okay, so now we have to think. Yeah, look at this. Angle here, 2 angle, and we practice, and we get exactly the 3 cards. And the angle this and pack, we get exactly the 3 cards. Yeah, 100 gold for the madness, yeah. And I'm sure that's the thing. I saw the shop. I already told you, yeah, there's something like fun in this shop, and it's actually it might be something that we need. And like, do you see this? Like, without this madness, do we have a plan? Because even in the last fight, you know, in the last Dononeka fight, without this madness, like, what's the plan? Do Pheno Pain, yes. If you do Pheno Pain, it can go in the hard fight. So we do have an out already. If you can do the Pheno Pain. But yeah, I angle into. We do not want to kill it this turn. I want to kill it next turn when flowers on 1. And then in the split we kill it the turn afterwards and flowers on 2. So that would be perfect. So I want to block this turn and then we kill it and then set up flower on 2 before speed and shield. Need to not misclick though. If I misclick in here and pack before angle and it could go bad. Yeah, I want to block 24 here. And then end turn. Yeah, I can stop now, yeah. And I mean, you see, spot witness does save time, you know. So instead of doing 8 damage per angle, we do 11, which is saving a bit of time. But yeah, end turn now, kill it next turn, and kill it the turn after. Yeah, end turn now, kill it next turn, kill it the turn after. So flowers on 2 before speed and shield, and of course we have 4 HP. Yeah, that window helps a little bit. Okay, get to play Act 4. Get to play Act 4. Abacus? Don't know what the Abacus is actually doing. I guess you can do something else. But other than that, it's not actually doing that much, the Abacus. But like, even this fight, you can see even this fight, there was a freaking death trap on turn 1, you know? It's like you play the Reaper, everything is cruel immediately. If you play the Reaper on turn 1, like you are just completely screwed. So it's a good thing I managed to see the death trap like pretty quickly and avoided it. Instead of trying to, you know, heal just 12 HP for literally no reason. What I want from the shop, I don't know. We'll see when we see the shop. But for now, I don't know yet. And because I cannot buy that many things. I cannot even buy uncommon relic. There's only shop relic, common relic, or any card. That branch I cannot afford. Cannot afford that branch. Yeah, next time we kill and flowers on 2. Everything's perfect. Another madness, yeah, sure. Honestly, another madness is not bad though. Another madness is like pretty nice. That match not even good, no. That match is instant buy here, no. Because you realize that we are only this fast because the top deck embrace, yeah? The only reason we're this fast is because the top deck embrace in this fight. If I do not top deck embrace, you can see in the donut slide we were quite slow. Like, this kind of thing doesn't happen until like turn 5 or something. Because against the feed 5, when the feed 5 doesn't have a full hand with Dark Embrace in play, we don't exhaust down that quickly. Unfortunately, there's not enough gold to buy Bottle Tornado here ever. So, you know, if it shows up in the shop, I'm just going to be sad. Spear Shield can drop Bottle Tornado though on the Dark Embrace. And then we feel very the run feels very promising, and I want to the heart, I draw nothing in the first 2 turns and die instantly. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but you know, it would be pretty rude. Hello, Open. My deck has no output, but you see what I'm doing. I bought a madness in the shop, and here this is what we are doing now. This is the only real plan to actually have output for endgame. Even with the Black Star and Avac one. And of course it's still Operation HP, yeah? So I can die first cycle to the heart with no artifact. It's very easy to do so. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Madness is bought, yes. Madness is bought for in the shop, full price. Colorless cards are never on sale. So I paid like 195 gold or something for it. Maybe 100. I intentionally click the left one for 1 time to trigger you. Yeah? If you're the type of person who gets triggered by that, it sucks to be you. But I intentionally click this 1 time. Every other time I click the right one. But okay. Nice thing though, at least, is that we can tow another card. Yeah, we can tow another card, so this file is definitely not empty, and it does make us like stronger. And yeah, get rid of another strike. I don't see any reason to keep this. So I don't feel like any of these helps. How is Shogadov? Because Shrug is something that you can madness, but it doesn't really work, yeah? That zero energy Shrug doesn't work in the hard fight. Like, this is not good enough unless we're actually infinite in the hard fight. And the Shrug zero cost doesn't lead anywhere, so we actually had to force the blooded thing, not the blooded thing, but the thing to be zero again. So how is this bloodletting? Like now, bloodletting was not picked for free in the Act 3 final floor, yeah? But what about now? Now that we have already seen the shop, it's pretty likely that the only plan is to make a zero cost burning pack. Someone not go do madness, well then you need to hit 2 targets and there's no guarantee that it can happen. But yeah, this blood thing basically is very good once we exhaust down to like 10 cards or less, and then you can just do basically you pack, redraw to the pack, you blood that thing and redraw to pack, and you keep doing that, yeah, until you exhaust your entire hand, and then you can force the madness to land on the burning pack, and then it works. But yeah, the dual poly in this line would be forced to play on the Fear No Pain. And it only works before Bit of Death is 3. It only works before Bit of Death is 3. When Bit of Death is 3, we do not gain block anymore and then we die, so the time limit is 8 turns. But the good thing about this though is that the moment we are getting it in play, we have block positive, infinite, and then we also do 200, yeah? So it's not so bad even if the time limit is 8 turns. HP, no, it's fine. You can burn all your HP in the... Because the Bit of Death is not a real issue, and sometimes you're intangible during a bloodletting turn as well. The problem with the bloodletting, of course, is that it freaking bricks you. It's a brick draw. It's a brick draw in early turn. It's not Apparition, it's not Dark Embrace, so you can walk into the heart and die instantly with no counterplay because these relics don't help, these potions don't help. And I mean, of course, we want to keep these potions anyway, yeah? No, I think so, right? It's like we remove and actually just buy this bloodletting, and then we fully commit to this burning pack infinite anger plan. Yeah, this is a full commitment, yeah. There's no turning back after I do this. There's actually no turning back after you do this. There's no other alternate plan. But yeah, I think it's time to full commit. I mean, unless PN Shield tell me something else, because PN Shield can give me... How cope is it? How giga cope is it to buy the Struck It Off in case the Sphere Shield drops a Sundial? And it does open a line with looping the madness instead. Or looping apparition, yeah? If you take Pommel Struck, maybe you can loop apparition sometimes if the thing drops the second Fear No Pain. But yeah, how cope is it to just say that maybe Sundial drops? Because the uncommon relics in here are also plenty, you know. We see another uncommon here, yeah. So like how many uncommon have we seen? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We see 2 relics. And again, it's one card in the deck, and this card is not even so terrible to draw. And yeah, exactly, like 0 cost Struck in the heart might be able to work, because the heart could be perma-weak as well, and maybe we deal enough damage. Even if we are not truly infinite, we can just block. Maybe we can just block. Especially with the Bloodletting Plus as well. As you see, like if every card here is green, yeah, we have like Pommel Struck, but with Bloodletting Plus, you are trading some of your HP down, but you can spend 11 block per 1 energy, you know, and that converts, like maybe you play Bloodletting 2 times your full block 1 turn. That's a big thing. Is that you might not even need to be infinite. You can just full block a turn with playing Bloodletting twice. And you play Struck like 6 times, or maybe you go 10 times, and it full blocks. So how bad is it? Because I do see it opens quite a few hours, yeah? Is there any way this fight is like playable with corruption? If the Sphere Shield drops corruption, do I take it or not? With 6 strength, honestly, maybe. If he lands Spokenness twice, then actually maybe it's playable even with corruption, and the Struck would be good. No, you're fine. We just spend go, you know? We just spend go. It's like buy Struck, Bloodletting, and remove. But this opens a different out, and it also speeds up if the draw is good. Now, of course, it adds more bricks to the deck. This is not a real brick, but this is a real brick, yeah? So it's like the chance of dying on turn 2 is higher. But it's not quite time to worry about some things, you know, when the chance to win is... When the road to winning is already so tight. Not okay. Let's just do, yeah, Struck It Off, Bloodletting, and then remove. And remove the last try. We have no base cards in the deck. Except defense. Must mean the deck's broken. Remove all strikes already. Yeah, I heard that if you remove all strike your deck, it must be strong, yeah? Okay, Struck It Off, Bloodletting. Can die in this fight, yes. Well, that's not a good start because I'm taking 33 to my face right now. And we don't heal full heal now into the heart. And I can die next turn. I can just die next turn with no counterplay, but these potions don't help. I can literally just die next turn and draw 3 cards. So what's the plan? Because there is a way to maybe deal with this, yeah? Because I can see Liquid Memories into instant kill the shield. You can kill the shield right now. We have enough damage. If I spend this potion, because this potion kind of still needs to be around, you know. But yeah, we spot weakness, and then Pommel here is like, this is 65 damage, and then yes, Noob Immolate will kill this immediately. One pot? No, 1 pot is enough. We don't need 2 pots. And I actually had to save this Noob pot, so the chance of dying next turn is still very present. Because this guy is still hitting me for 44 and I'm at 35, yeah? So I can just die next turn. But there's nothing else I can do, you know? It's like, if I spend the new pot in here, then suddenly our plan against the heart is not even there anymore. That's the thing. It's not even there. So we actually need to rely on 3 draws, and hopefully we don't freaking brick, because we have like so many things in here not brick. But there are also so many things that brick. It's like any apparition is like fine, 4 offerings are fine, a defend. Technically Noob defend is living, but you know, that might as well be dead. Oh, that's annoying. Killing the spear now, if I use both spots, I think I can kill the spear, but then I don't have Noob pot for Feel No Pain in the Heart, and then what is the real plan? What is actually the plan? Because basically if I use both spots, there's no chance to die in this fight, yeah? I think I kill. I mean, I can double check. This is 65 damage and this will be 31. So we can play this 3 times. It's 93. Oh, it's not even killing. Yeah, it's not even killing. 93 plus 65. Yeah, 93 plus 65 is not killing. Plus this. 93, 65, 158, 158 plus another 9 damage is 167. This thing is not even dead. Okay, so there's not even any line. Yeah? I just hope that I don't completely brick next turn with 3 cards and die instantly, because it can happen. And this potion doesn't even do anything this turn. So yeah, spot weakness into here and then Noob Immolate. Yeah? There will be 62 plus another 65, so this thing is already dead to that. And then we hope that we don't brick next turn. Yeah, exactly. Surely it's impossible to brick with 3 offerings and 4 offerings and 3 apparitions, you know. It's not possible. Only 3 cards. We only had 3 cards and we draw nothing, we die immediately. So that's fun. Okay, not dead. Not dead, not dead. That was very scary. But yeah, at least this guy's dead. I'm still taking 3 damage this turn, by the way. And do I headbutt anything or not? Because headbutting is not drawing into the other stuff, yeah? And I kind of want to draw into the other stuff, you know? 2 burns or 2 burns always here. 2 burns always here. It's guaranteed, which is why I'm saying I have 3 cards. But yeah, there's no way I play any other card, yeah? Okay, okay. Now we are good. And I can spend HP here and we do 1 flower and 2 before the heart. So, yeah, we can just play cards. Percentage to die there? 0%. I'm alive. But okay, preferably this thing dies this turn. And I can... How much do I heal? I heal 33, right? So we can play 3 offerings with our apparition and still be fine. Hopefully I see Fiendfire like now. Honestly, even if I don't see Fiendfire, there's a decent chance it dies anyway. We already have like so much damage here, you know. Yeah, it's freaking dead even without the Fiendfire, flower 1, 2. Okay, and 4 HP into the heart, yeah, with the pentagraph, and 1 guarantee potion and 2 relics. That does not look like a sundial, but you know, sure. And that also doesn't look like a very useful potion, but sure. That also doesn't look like a very good card, so sure. This relic is okay though. But yeah, this is definitely a skip, yeah. Okay. Sparkle is top deck, it doesn't really matter. So what's the plan here? Do I go right now or do I... Oh yeah, it can be dropkick, yes, it can be dropkick. If it's dropkick, it actually is real. Do I go in immediately or do I... It can be feed fire too, feed fire is also very big. Do I go in right now and use the puzzle and break, or do I just do nothing? Because I could also do nothing. Because personally I think doing nothing is slightly better, yeah? Offering redraw is not bad after we deploy the things, speed up the exhaust. And drawing into any operation right now is bad. Of course, if we're offering, we draw 6 cards in here, so... Actually, is it bad? Is it bad if we draw operation? Because if I draw 2 operation and we just play both, you know, if I draw into 3 operation, I play all of it. And then we don't even care about second cycle intangible, you're just going to be fast. Now, of course, it just basically is dig 3 extra cards. Like, the puzzle cards will be there anyway, but this digs 3 extra cards right now. And any time I deploy the Dark Embrace of Phenopin 1 turn earlier, that's already very good. Especially when the Phenopin is a dupe target, we just dupe the Phenopin. So the bad draw in here would be a draw into 1 operation and 1 operation only. If I draw to 1 operation only and not 2 and no powers, we are in terrible shape. But I think I'm going. It's like offering now, no? Yeah, I think I'm going offering now, yeah? Defend offering. Ah, Dark Embrace. And the operation, yeah, we go now, yeah? If it fires in hand, we go now. So now the problem is that I could draw into the madness now with the operation. So do I prevent this by doing a smaller fiend fire? Not fiend firing this hand, how bad is it? Because we do have headbutt and we had 3 offerings here. No, of course we want to draw cards, I still need to draw into another operation, which I will, by the way, with the fiend fire. But yeah, let's just this. Okay, do Phenopin. This Phenopin needs to be duped, so it is duped right now. Take 1 damage. Okay, good. Bloodletting into Fiendfire 6, yeah? Yeah, Bloodletting keep Fiendfire 6 and we are extremely fast. And we have 6 ICF 4 energy. And we don't need any of these cards. And once again, there's no reason to play Reaper here because I will just maybe draw into my freaking madness and I'm crying. We ignore the struck now, yeah, I think. From this position, I think we ignore the struck because we should be fast enough. Oh yeah, could attack for 1 more draw right now, it's true. Oh, okay, 1 more draw. Goodbye. Yeah. The last operation doesn't even need to be played, it can be saved. But I think there's no reason not to play it because it's just intangible the first cycle. Okay, let's start packing cards. I don't need to strip artifact or anything. Let's just start packing cards. I mean, pack defend maybe. Madness is here, but doesn't really matter. We are not playing Madness this turn yet. Headbutt the Burning Pack and keep going. Yeah, headbutt the Burning Pack and keep going. Pack the... This is still drawing is faster later, so we can pack the uppercut now. Making an angle right now doesn't... Yeah, it's not needed, so let's just offering. And then, yeah, doing this. If I draw the offering now... You can just pass turn here a little bit and this is like fine. Or you can keep forcing with the offering, but waiting is maybe better here. Setup? No need. We are intangible the entire first cycle. I think waiting from this fort is slightly better. We will draw 5 tasers this next turn, but the turn we can just play the slam to redraw, get rid of the burn and the wound, and shuffle out the clothesline as well. And we still have 2 offerings in there, intangible over the next turn. 200? No, we cannot even force the 200 right now as a thing. Because right now we don't have enough cards to just play these 2 offerings and make sure that I can land on the Burning Pact and bloodletting thing, yeah? Yeah, let's just wait. Keep these around, don't play anger and wait. Should be the right call. Damage first doesn't matter, but yeah, play this, shuffle. That is a pretty bad draw right now, but it doesn't really matter too much. Because we do draw 7 next turn, and as long as I draw into like one of these things to accelerate, we should be there the next turn. Out of War should be taken actually, there's no reason to deal with this damage, huh? Let's take Out of War. Don't worry, don't forget. I'm just thinking whether I want the debuff or not, but there's no reason to. Okay, mana is already discounted. Cannot exhaust anger, yeah, so don't do that. And this should be fine. Yeah, headbutt the Burning Pact. Should I headbutt Burning Pact or should I just offer? I should probably headbutt Burning Pact, yes. Now offering will shuffle it out though, so if I play Pommel and spend another energy, I can shuffle it in. Actually, that's not true. It's never shuffle in regardless here. Is that okay though if it's never shuffled in? Maybe it's fine. I think it's fine because we have bloodletting now, so we don't run out of energy. Yeah, the bloodletting, and now yeah, this just hold the boot. The boot. Exhaust. And yeah, we can headbutt the thing again if you want to. Not needed though, you can only draw back into the thing now. But might as well. And yeah, with bloodletting, this is a better loop, yeah? And this is winning immediately. Very good. Oh. Manu saying well, perhaps 7 months, Chicharot. And yeah, it's like, yeah, this is a good run to get 19, yeah? Because every run before this was like kind of free, you know? It would be pretty sad if every run is free and then the moment I see a difficult run, I die. But we made it, and then with a very unconventional thing to do as well, yeah? With the madness Burning Pact Anger Infinite. Very, very unconventional, but it's just works. Oh. And yeah, with the bloodletting and intangible, I can just spend a lot of more bloodletting this turn, and we're already there immediately. Yeah, and now I keep drawing to the thing. Exhaust every card. Exhaust every card. Can play the angle now, everyone. Oh yeah, and now we have 0 cost Burning Pact. Guaranteed. And we have our thing. We have our engine right now. And the nice thing with the Diamond Razor, this will draw 3, yeah? So it works no matter what. It works even with the Burning Pact not being green. Yeah, this goes with Burning Pact not being green. And we have block positive because the Feel No Pain is duped. So everything needs to line up. Yeah, we need to save the loop port from long before. We need to buy the badness. And then Anger also needs to be around, keep talking cards, and everything just works out barely, you know. It just, and also the boot, yeah, freaking time save, look at this, wow, the boot. I can lose by misclicking, so that's not misclick. Dying from this spot would be like very, very, very tragic. That's not misclick. Yeah, it's a cool run to get 19 with for sure. Again, instead of just every single run being like what pyramid, snacko, P box, and it's just free, you know. Now left angle because last time I did right angle, so this time I do left to trigger you. It's intentional. Yeah, from every other fight I did the right one, so now this fight I do the left one to trigger if you're that type of person. And by the way, like what is your plan in this run if you don't buy the best in the actually shop? Like what do you have as a plan? Because you actually need to... The only plan I see without the madness, yeah, is that you actually need to rush to kill fast. You actually need to rush to kill fast. So you do roughly the same thing, is that you still do this kind of turn. You should do exactly this kind of turn, but instead of having an infinite with 0 cost burning pack, you're spending your HP to trade with the... you deal 200 damage and you trade with the bloodletting in order to land spot weakness here several times. And then you deal 200 this turn, don't even know how you survive next turn, maybe you can do something. Save on apparition probably, and then loop apparition for second cycle. And maybe that barely works, but that plan is a lot more scary than this one. Yeah? But it could work. I think it could work to play 2 apparition first cycle, save the loop for apparition in second cycle, go basically with this kind of loop thing. But instead of having infinite, you have like spot weakness to just scale strength and then you can deal 200. Also, yes, we went to 1 HP and automaton fight as well. Like, let's not even forget that. Yeah, this one is not just difficult in the end game. Automaton fight was also on 1 HP. And yes, the early game is not very pleasant either. With 4-4, I roll Exodium Wildlife into, you know, completely garbage roll the end attack pattern, and suddenly I'm half HP. And there's basically no potion, so the act is kind of ruined. So I don't know, honestly in this run there was no point in the run that is actually safe. Yeah? Act 1 is not safe, Act 2 is not safe, Act 3 is very much not safe, Act 4 is also not safe. Like, there's no point in this one where we're actually safe. I mean in the whole way fight we are pretty safe. Whole way fights are fairly safe with 4 offerings and, you know, the apparitions. But anything that's not a whole way fight, well, you know, not the best thing I have ever seen. Play another angle here so you can start the next one with pack to not take a bit of death here. Yeah, just play another angle. Okay, so now we can just pack away the angle. Draw back into the pack immediately, and now we can keep going. Oh, this time we have angle plus, so must play that. Yes. We can forcefully get the angle to be upgraded by, you know, just play the angle plus and exhaust the angle minus. So no more boot value. I mean, boot value is not present anyway because we're not weak anymore. We switch out from 5 per attack to 8 per attack. And next turn the burning pack will be green with the tongs, not that it does anything, but you know, it's cool. And this is block positive and with this too, yeah? So we will not die. Unfortunately, next turn I might, if it does a 60 damage first, you know what is happening, right? Because we're gaining 1 block per card play. And I need to survive like 60 damage potentially. So you know. So now you hope that we win the 50-50 and it's only doing the small single hit, yeah? And then we can kill it the turn after. If it does a multi, well, sucks to be you. But, you know, need to full block. I mean, don't need to full block, you can block like 40 or something is enough, but I want the full block. So I will. It's not even, honestly, it's not even that long because you do need to play around 40 cards in the first place to even damage cap. So it's not even that long, to be honest. I lost a 50-50, so you know, sucks to be you. Yep, sucks to be you. But me, yeah, I'm just relaxing, you know. I'm just very relaxed. This is like a victory lap, you know, at the end of the day. If I enter, they will die though, so let's not randomly enter. Putting the enter button is like far over there, yeah? I shouldn't hover over it because maybe my mouse double clicks or something and then I die. Okay, now we can randomly click the enter button and still don't die because we are living on 2. I guess actually living on 2 is bad because I cannot make enough order. Yeah, living on 2 is actually really bad because I don't have the turn to make a fodder in order to exhaust after. That is fine. So you can choose to lose this HP if you want to save time. You can also full block if you choose to be paranoid. Today I'm in a paranoid mood. Let's be paranoid. But you can enter here in the fight already won. Yeah? It's only 10 cards. It's not that many. It's only 10 more cards. Like might as well be absolutely safe, you know, for in case you decide to be extremely stupid somehow. Don't even know how I can be stupid here, you know. Maybe I can. Yeah, it's 62, so I can play a card to make the anger fodder for next turn. Exactly full block. And now, yeah, we start the turn with the burning pack, and then we kill. Yeah, a very stressful run, but I'm happy with my play. Yeah, very happy with a lot of decisions in this run, and it just like barely works. And this is a real 3-hour run, yeah. It's not like the whatever crap was happening in the last 3 hours run, but this one is a real 3 hours plus. Okay, 19. Like creaming or prime sub is a lot. Like a stalling? What? No. It's building up dagger damage. I would prefer it to be called that way. It's securing the late game by building up your dagger damage. It's not stalling. But yeah, good. Automaton operation decision, like more than that. There are so many more successful decisions in this run. And could have died so many times, you know. Automaton could have died, Slavers could have died, Nemesis could have died. Second boss fight, if it was not a vacant one, could also have died. The Spear and Shield definitely could have died, and the hard fight itself, of course, if we don't draw down base early, is not safe at all. Oh yeah, let this on HP. Oh yeah, once again, your apparition's unlosable. You see this event? Wins. No, but actually though, this one with our apparition is freaking unplayable. So it's a good thing that we did see this at the end of the day. Yeah? If we don't see any other thing, at least we saw this. And this one, this deck with our apparition is just freaking unplayable. Attack mode was a Carnage, Twin Strike, or Emulate, whatever. It was burned for a feed fire cut draw. So it doesn't matter too much. Was not dropkick. The only thing that would have been maybe doing something is a dropkick, but probably not even, because just burn away my vulnerable anyway. And yeah, apparition undefeated as usual. I don't even know how long I should go, but yeah, apparitions, event win rate. That's an event win rate. Ah, this is already too far. Wait, this. What the hell happened in 2023? It's pretty freaking sucks. Let's go over 2 years. Ah, okay, 2 years now win. Wow, early 2023 freaking sucks, right? Because apparition lost one run. Yeah, I think P-Box also lost one run close to this time period. It was December 2020. Oh, that was like stupid. But you know, I'm good now. I'm good now, so like I18 doesn't lose. Better player. Alright, of course, need to do this. Very important. It's time. Holy update. Maybe I can click this button. If I don't choose a different profile, it only upgrades from this, right? Not the not my offline profile, right? Also, why is it uploading again? It's only one run, you know. Eh? Wait, why is it uploading again? It's literally only one run. Okay. What is it uploading? What is it uploading? It's one run. It probably needs to check though. Yeah, I think it actually needs to check to compare with the runs that have been uploaded, and maybe it uploads to different things. Yeah, okay, auto share. It's fine. If it doesn't share my offline runs, I don't really care. But I do not want my offline runs to be uploaded because that leads to actually a lot of problems potentially. Oh yeah, if you don't know the website, I should probably make a comment for it. But yeah, if you don't know the website, like here's a pretty cool thing that VM just released. So if you use Stats Tracker, you can upload your data into this website, and you can maybe see other people's data as well. Ah, this one's like so nice though. And like, how often do you actually get to do this? You just buy a madness. And it's necessary, yeah, that's the thing. You buy a madness and it's good. It's necessary. Why is it not Boe? Maybe I should ask the thing, why is it the thing before that, you know, like... Again, if you know what the word before the Moe is, then I'm sorry to tell you, but you are weird. And you know, it's okay. Yeah, you're weird and you're also old. Yeah, so you know, that's doubly bad. But okay, let's get out of here. Very good. Oh, I'm actually sweating IRL, even though the weather is not actually hot now. My room is quite cool, but I'm sweating. It's 26, yeah, that's my rotating streak. Rotating streak is 26. No, it's cold nah, it's just cool. Like the weather right now is like pretty good. It's not super hot, but it's also not cold yet. Hello, there was a run very good. The run was extremely nice. It's difficult and I died like almost died multiple times, but it worked out. And also stream's ending right now. Also, yeah, being cold here is only single digit. You know, it doesn't go like negative or anything. It doesn't snow. But hold on, of course the original goal is 28, so you mean at least 28. But yeah. Honestly, I would be happy with maybe 25 plus is already good enough. But we'll see. Hopefully it goes as long as possible. Hopefully it doesn't die next run. If it dies next run, it will be sad. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, as always. And see you.